behind her, and then immediately her other hand grabs her her trisected staff and snaps it into a solid piece. And she looks up at the figure.
What are you doing?
Friend or foe?
You can see now like a torch is pulled out and it's like lighting it up, and it looks like, it's hard to tell, but it looks like somebody might be in like a guard like outfit. Hello? What are you guys doing down there?
Doing your job.
Get
If
out
you'll
of the way.
excuse us, we have a lichen that's been causing some terror around your city.
Oh, you guys took the job.
And a
Took a
large
job.
crocodile down here.
Ah, well,
Wow,
Yeah.
that one wasn't as bad.
Those are
Those are the natives, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, you cut out, Pete?
Wasn't important, I guess.
No, I think his mic cut out.
Yeah, you probably may have to restart. Or out in. Go out in.
better.
Yep.
Looks like
Yep,
it's good.
can hear you now.
Okay, there we go. Yep.
It's flashing really weird. It's coming across perfectly fine. I'm not cutting in and out.
Yep, you're fine now. You just got
otherwise you're
quiet.
great.
Okay, just making sure. I think the cord to my audio interface was a little loose. Can you guys hear me now? It's not turning on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
We can hear you. Yep.
Cool. Okay. What part did you not hear? What was the last thing I said?
We didn't hear anything.
We said
Like,
you did your job, and then she's like, "We have the lichen." Then we heard you took the
Oh,
job.
so they only heard me talking.
Oh,
yeah.
But basically, he said, "Oh, you guys took the job," and then he was
That's all we
basically just
heard.
commenting on how alligators are common.
Yeah, like alligators. Yeah, they're pretty common down there. Nothing crazy. You took the job. Oh, okay. Well, so is that him in the
Yeah.
Magitech armor grasp?
Like, she like looks at him like, "I wonder," like very obviously just.
All right, this is a great conversation that we're having right here, right now. But can we come up?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Like I'm like she's like
It does smell like
holding the
shit down
staff,
here.
like,
Yes.
slightly defensively, but she's also like heavily breathing. Like
I hope you have.
We have to be
amazing-
very careful with this one. He is a practitioner of the natural magics. Yes.
well, he burned through a lot of it, so.
That
You
we know
see,
of.
as you guys start like climbing up, you see he turns around and he cups his hands. You can hear him yell like, "Hey, I think we got him! Come on!" As he's like,
Well,
calling
we
the
have
guards
him.
over.
Actually.
Yes, we have him.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, for the job, of course.
Well,
Anyway,
one
we
of
got
the
him
jobs,
strapped.
yes.
Anyways, so we I kind of move him around the back of the magic armor, so the magic armor.
Yes,
climbs
Smitty,
up
keep
while
him-
He goes
yeah.
up. Don't worry, and then like my dog chains kind of like wrap and attach itself to my magitech, so kind of like latches, keeps him on him, so he can climb.
Right. Yeah, I actually like my ribbons kind of like. I'm actually going to retract my ribbons so I'm not like kind of attached to your
Yeah,
Magitech armor as well.
Yank you down.
But like they kind of just like sit there and kind of float a little bit, like around my
One night he
shoulders.
walks up by Tempest, but kind of stumbles into her, and then whispers something as he bumps into her.
She kind of like puts her arm on his shoulder type thing, like.
Are we not gonna hear it?
Probably not.
Okay.
Hear
Whisper
anything?
to just her.
Okay.
Oh, that's
You can see if
probably-
they can roll for it, right? I mean, I just
Sure.
You could like
I'm
he's probably
with
trying to hide it from the guards, not from you guys. So
yeah, I'm just trying to keep my voice down.
Who goes up first, second, third, all that stuff? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. For who comes out first?
Yep.
First,
actually, I'm going to send a telepathic message to Zetalpa and be like, Zetalpa, do you want to go get the druids? Because I don't know if the guards want to let him leave.
get go get the druids.
What?
He says out loud.
What?
She sends a message back to him quickly. She goes, "Stop responding out loud.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Go get one of the druids."
That's awesome.
She like slowly leans her head to like rest against Onlace's shoulder, like.
All right, who's going up first? Come on.
Okay, I go.
Okay.
All fours running Zatalpa.
She climb
Papa
up
gets
first.
up and just starts running. And he's like,
Yeah.
Like-
Like I'm on a mission.
Yeah.
So
you
you climb,
But
you
she
climb
like
up
waves.
first and
She
left.
kind of like gives a little wave to Zatalpa.
and he's like, the guard, this is happening while the guard's like calling for everybody else. And he kind of like, as he turns around and sees the top just running off, like, he's like, what?
Our friend, he really.
When you have to go,
You have to go. Yeah.
Yes.
I was absolutely gonna say that too.
Are we coming out of the?
Okay,
Are we
yeah.
out of the?
We're coming out of a grate in the
Yeah,
middle of the
it's
road,
right.
you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at night though, so it's nothing really happening.
Yeah, there's not a bunch of people. I'm guessing it's like middle of the night, so.
Yeah. They were, it was not really like middle of the night because like you went down here like as the moon was like first showing up. It just became nighttime as the druids were worshiping the moon and stuff.
Right.
How long has it been though? A couple hours.
While you guys were down there, it really wasn't that long.
It wasn't that long,
You guys
like
were down there for
maybe 40-ish minutes.
I was
I
gonna
wouldn't
say,
say
like,
a full
30.
hour.
I thought we cleared a pretty big map.
You guys,
Kind of.
it wasn't huge, and you found the place without too much trouble.
I guess it was. Yeah.
And combat only took like a minute,
True.
Yeah.
so
Like it seems like a long time, but like
I'm
really.
gonna start climbing out as if I'm in a position to do so. I don't know who's in front of everybody.
Yeah. I had climbed out first and detached myself from the Magitech armor. So
okay. So Zatalpa went, then Tempest.
Yep.
Olese, followed by
And then
this maybe
I
the
come
next
up, then
guy.
the agitate.
So you guys all like climbed up the ladder. I like ran up the other side of the wall just to
Got it.
pass everybody.
right.
Okay.
Climbed up.
Oh, guardsman, sir.
You see, as he's turning around, when he was like, "Hey, where'd he go?" And you guys like, "Where he had to go? He had to go." You can see now like 2 guards and what looks like maybe the captain of the guard or somebody who's higher than a standard guardsman ranking based on his clothing is walking up with like torches as well. Oi,
Seemed I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we totally said you had to go to the bathroom.
I missed that.
I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
And you were running like on all fours, just like super intense running. It was just like, yeah,
Totally
sometimes you just gotta go, man.
Reasonable explanation. Yeah.
Sir
Hey, you guys-
guardsman.
Yeah. Yes.
Of course, the fucking guys here. Hang on.
Yeah. It's fine.
Don't worry.
How far do I run?
The Druid's Grove is not that far.
It's not that far, yeah.
Yep. You guys maybe
Because we
run, like-
tracked him like maybe 15-ish minutes out of the grove.
Yeah,
Like
it-
10, 15
it
minutes
really
out.
was- It wasn't even that long. It might have taken you that long, but only they used his necklace.
I'm saying like just an average walk, yeah, based on like the tracking that he used. Onlace used his necklace thing.
Once you got outside of the Druid Grove, you were like 2 or 3 blocks away, maybe.
Yeah, so like a 10-minute-ish,
Right.
stroll.
So yeah, running at full.
So
speed.
running at full speed, you're gonna get there fairly quickly, but we're still gonna probably have a conversation here. Hopefully Zatalpa is just to the point.
Oh, yeah. Pull up my like
Alright, I'm gonna need some.
Hero Forge thing for him. Hero Forge.
Where'd I put my name?
So yeah,
I don't know.
Tempest is actually just gonna utilize her her staff as kind of a lean stick. Since she's not in the best of shape, but kind of like stands with Onlace and has Smitty kind of stand back behind us.
Wasn't sure if I needed to heal you or not, but anyway.
No, you healed me. Okay, it's just like she's still pretty wounded, and it's also like, you know, coming back from death type wariness type thing, just fucking sore.
How do you feeling, lass?
Oh, like I could fucking sleep a good like 2 shifts of sleep.
Well, thank goodness we'll be going to the inn soon.
Right.
We need to get a room.
We can probably get it at fuck. The main inn, the one that we talked to what's his face when we first got here?
I didn't even want us there. I don't remember.
Either there or the one across the street. So
Yeah.
she kind of haphazardly looks at one of the guys. We forgot to get a room before we took on mercenary work. The inns is still open, right? This is a big enough city that an inn would still be open.
And the inns are open all night.
Okay. Like she's like kind of playing up the little like fucking beating the shit out of type thing. She was good because I need to fucking sleep.
People sleep all through the night, so they open, they drink.
Right. I could fucking use a good stiff drink too. She kind of lets the winds go out. How many of them are like walking towards?
They're all there now, but I'm
Yeah.
waiting for Garrett to get back. But there's the one that was initially there, and then 2 more, and somebody more important showed up as well. So it's
Yeah,
4
like
total.
can feel all like the nicer
Yep.
decorative pieces and all that fun stuff.
It's got like a cool like scarf.
Always like a cool scarf.
Mm-hmm.
I got a cool scarf too.
That's what you wish to call it.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cool.
I mean, it's cool, guys.
See, now I don't think Satulpa would have gotten that far from the group. I think he would have like stopped and turned around once he was out of sight. See what to watch a little bit.
Not going to the druids.
Oh, to wait and see a little bit.
You sent the unreliable guy. I said you sent the unreliable guy.
Maybe I just have too much time to think about it now.
Give me all your pizza.
I could go for some pizza.
You sent the 19 chai guy away.
Speaking of that, well, we have a second.
Very
I'll go
awkward
upstairs
though.
and look for a snack.
Well,
Definitely go for a snack. Be right back.
Wow, this is a really cool spell. Oh man.
What's
Like
that?
an arcane lock. Seems like it's
Oh yeah, Arcane Lock's pretty cool.
like this is cool.
It's really good. A lot of people think it's not that great, but I disagree. I think it's super good.
Yeah, especially like my character, I'm like he would totally do this shit. He'd be like, arcane lock this shit down.
Arcane lock your
Okay,
toolbox. Arcane lock
Yeah.
your cockpit when you're not in it.
That's what I
Arcane Lock,
like,
the
lock
in
it.
room.
Yeah, that's
like-
what I do later, but it's like a plus 10 DC to pick the door then suddenly. And I can set it to I can set it that anyone that I want can come in. Or if I say a password, I can do that too, where it would just, if you're 5 feet within it, you say the password and it unlocks for like a minute. Or if you knock on it, if I make that the thing, if you knock on it, it will suppress it for 10 minutes.
It does cost 25 gold every time you cast it.
Oh my god, it does. Okay, well, we're gonna get rid of that then, that's fine.
At higher level though,
That's
it'll be really cool, especially if we're in some higher tension thing. You just put something extra down that'll like block someone from getting to us.
to be
Really
fair,
nice.
25 gold is not a big deal when it's the arcane lock lasts until it's dispelled, so it's
Yeah, I
know, Yeah.
that was
forever basically. Pretty good.
I'm back, fam. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem.
Welcome back.
So the
Yes,
captain
good
of the guard walks up. It's like, "Oi, I see you got him."
We
Yes,
did.
sir. Sir.
Ah, my name is Valor, captain of the guard. You
Ah,
see
Sir
you can see him,
Valor,
you
yes.
see him look at the other guards, and he motions with his hands to go forward. And they
Uh,
start approaching the magic
Immediately, Tempest puts her hand up. She goes, "Excuse us, but we did talk with you, but we also spoke with the druids."
We are bounty hunters, yes.
Ah,
We have a
yes.
contract on it.
You took care of the problem, but you are going to bring him to the druids alive?
Well,
For their justice, yes. He is one of their enclave, is he not?
He is one of the enclaves that have committed crimes in the city.
Oh, you are more than welcome to go with us and appropriate him from them if you wish. It is just, we are bounty hunters. We need to honor our contract. Yes.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, can I help him? I don't want to.
I was gonna say I was thinking I would help him since I'm.
What are you going to say to help him?
She goes, this is our first. It is our first day in the city, isn't it?
Yep.
This is our first day in the city, and respectfully, we asked around the city to see where we could be of service. Aside from the shipments that were having issues coming within the city off to the west, this was something that we could handle here quickly and within our, abilities. But I believe that if it was a soldier or someone of your own guard, that we would absolutely bring him to you over someone else that may have more coin or riches. I always believe to bring someone to the people to face the truest judgment. And of course, you have the right to discuss with the leaders about handling the justice that you would like, or at least the payment for damages to those affected, of course.
You can roll with advantage.
Thank you.
Son. That was good.
And just think, you may not have to pay the bounty. I'm sure your superiors would like that.
Yes, but obviously they have to deal with. Respectfully, I do understand. There are people whose lives have been lost, and surely their families would want justice for what was done. But
You can see him kind of mulling it over in his head. All right. Yeah, we'll come with you to the druids. We respect bounty hunters. We work with them all the time. We would hate for word to get out that we don't we don't work well with them, and they stop accepting our jobs.
Yes, and we of course understand that you must enforce the law of these lands.
Absolutely.
Of course. Just here to protect the people. And regardless of what may, we appreciate catching him because he was causing a lot of trouble and costing people their lives.
He definitely cost people their lives, and quite a bit of pain. He was most difficult to capture, yes.
Yes, melting into stone and summoning animal armies was quite fun.
The druids may also have a good idea of how to
I'm just gonna start to walk
handle his abilities, because one of my fears is that he could just turn himself into a small creature to escape.
She kind of like looks back over to the captain of the guard. She's like, I wonder, we were running into a lot of weird smog in the sewers that seemed almost... Didn't Smitty, you like kind of identify it as like magical in nature? Like,
yeah, I think
or
it was
residual magic?
It was magical waste, basically.
Yes,
Magical waste.
Yeah.
She goes, especially in the area that he was in, and the way that he spoke seemed a little, and she kind of like made a motion. She goes, so I almost think that it might, because he decided to go hang out in there, it was affecting him and what was causing him to become unhinged.
Perhaps we just assumed he is worshipping a wolf god, and he just decided to embrace his curse.
The way he spoke was a little bit more intense than the druids that we met in the grove.
Off the rails, yes.
Yes.
Those druids are also not embracing the curse, if that's what he seems to be doing.
Right.
But I imagine that would probably make somebody a little unhinged.
Right. So as we're walking, do we like suddenly come across Zetalpa just like standing
did you go
in
to the druids?
Is he back?
He did.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah.
So you said that you had like stopped a little ways back and you were like watching.
Is that what you're doing, or did you go all the way to the druids?
He said he like stopped a little ways and then was just watching.
No, I was overthinking. No, I booked it. I ran. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sir Captain.
Yes? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name either.
Onlesi Nazar.
Yes? How can I help you?
Former member of the High Winds, yes.
That name did sound a little familiar.
You should know that there is a dead body in this druid's lair. I don't know if it was he who put it there, but it was a rotting corpse in the water.
He like raises his eyebrows and he looks at two of the other guys and just like nods his head. And they start like going back.
They should be very careful. The
yeah,
druid had traps set up.
Look for rope traps in particular.
You can hear them say like, aye, thank you. As they're like going over there, they start like climbing down into the sewers.
Okay.
As you guys are approaching the grove, the entrance to the grove, you can see now a couple of the druids are walking back out towards you guys with Zetalpa. I see you've caught him. It looks like it's Ilbert the boar and Simone the leader.
Yeah, so we're like coming in, maybe like Zetalpa's already like kind of ushering them out. So we're kind of meeting them on the outskirts of their area.
Yeah. What were you saying, Zetalpa?
Oh, I just said, as I told you.
I see.
If I was coming out with
them. Valor, like, what are you doing here? This is our mission that they accepted.
They met us outside of the sewer when we were coming out.
I assume they were patrolling for him.
Probably.
They came across an open sewer, which was suspicious.
No,
yes.
We had closed it, and she looks at Onlesi.
Well,
like turns her head to look at him.
A loud muscle, whatever.
Yeah, they probably heard us.
The Valor kind of shrugs because he sent the guy that found you guys back, so he doesn't actually know how it happened. But yes, Simone, are you going to put this individual to justice, because as you know, he has cost the lives of 3 different individuals so far and wounded many more. Yes, well, he will pay for his crimes against Fenrir. His mind has been poisoned by this curse. I'm not sure how he came to this conclusion. It was mere less than a week ago where he was of clear mind. And
Tempest, perhaps you should... I'm sorry to interrupt. Tempest has a theory on that.
Well, where we found him in the sewers, there was a lot of, as the sewers are, a ground for waste, but the smog that was coming down was identified by I almost said alchemist, our artificer, and she motions to Smitty, that it had a chemical trace within it, as it was multicolored, and it could have been contaminating him the more and more he spent his time down there, as that was a cot and food and multiple things down there that he had set up down there, like a small camp.
With some sort of magical waste, I believe Smitty said. Yes.
Yes, the smoke coming through the pipes was of magical nature.
I popped my head up from my mech. Yes, magical waste. That's what it looked like.
You see Simone's like rubbing his chain. He's like, but he never went missing before the strange shift in behavior happened. So
well, there was something else.
Huh?
Who has the figure? I don't know who has it.
I looked at my hand. He caught this from the air, and he thought this was from your god.
Your
from
god.
The true god. Yeah, I say it kind of like giggling. I mean, in all seriousness.
When in reality, we actually know this figurine
as
to be
one of our friends.
I feel like I would have cut you off with it after. In reality, we know who the true god is.
Yeah. Tempest kind of like face palms a little bit.
We believe the figurine fell from a ship above that flew over.
I'm sorry, you know the figurine?
The figure.
Yes,
we do
actually.
The figurine,
Astrid would still be with you guys right now.
Yeah, like actually we do, and I kind of like whistle, and Astrid's probably like been staying out of sight.
Sure.
Big, humongous, freaking wolf dog.
Like, here, Poochie.
And she like comes out.
Astrid like slowly walks out of like the shadows and like a super like slow, intimidating, like I'm stalking my prey like walk for like 3 steps, and then just her mouth opens and her tongue comes out. She's like,
she is the companion of one of our missing friends.
And she is tied to that figurine, so he thought it a gift from his god.
That would explain some things, but I feel like there was more to it, something to start this. Perhaps.
I mean, it's something to start looking into it.
He will be questioned. We have ways of getting the information out of him and setting him back on the right path. And then Valor speaks up. It's like, the right path should be getting hung on the gallows. He has murdered, and he should stand for his crimes. Yes. We understand your position, but if he was addled of the mind and not all there, like
exactly,
this could be of a magical nature. Perhaps wouldn't it be better to find the source than to just kill everybody that was afflicted by this curse who was not of clear mind when this happened? Do you kill anybody who is dominated by magic for doing something?
You make to be fair on the captain's behalf, you make many assumptions about him having his mind clouded when it is perhaps that he could actually just be a fanatic.
Correct. And as I mentioned, we have ways of finding out the truth. And if he is in fact a lost cause, then he will be offered to Fenrir.
If anything, I would just hope that he is innocent until proven guilty. of the mind before he is guilty and proven and trying to prove himself innocent.
Of course, we all live with similar curses to what he has, and we have all come together to help learn how to live with this and how to fight the urges and desires. We understand what could make somebody falter, but he has been one of the worst cases that we have had since we have come together.
Unless he raises an eyebrow, tips his hat and looks at the captain. Captain, is it... I am not familiar with the local policing laws. Is it common for groups such as the Druids here to, to inflict or to ensure their own justice amongst their own?
It's not super common for it. They have set up some kind of an arrangement
With the city?
With the city and with the leaders here to allow them to be here and to practice their religion, which would normally not be allowed in safety under some guidelines. And
so they are allowed to dispatch their own corporal punishment, yes?
They are, but Simone, I would like to be there. Perhaps while you interrogate, I will not take part of it, but I would like to be there. And should he be found guilty, I would also like to attend the ceremony or whatever it is that you call it, where you offer him back to Fenrir to be able to confirm that he is getting his just rewards.
Unless he's just like nodding, like, yes, that seems most reasonable, given that if what Simone says is true, that there could be other culprits involved, it would be wise to make sure the city guard is well informed of it.
Absolutely. Because I'm sure the city guard would like to tell the families of those affected as well.
And find the root cause and root them out.
Yes, this is all correct. If there is in fact some other event or creature or
groups of individuals
or cultists, as you might say, that are causing such a thing somehow, it would be good for the city to be aware of that.
Especially if they are working to undermine what you were trying to build here.
I agree. Very well. You may hand him over to Simone, who has been very cooperative tonight and in the past as well. Stay in contact with me, Simone. I expect to be hearing from you in the future. And he just like closes his eyes and gives him like a sage nod. You see, the Lord and his other guard just like turn around and begin walking back.
Hey, are you guys gonna give us a reward too, or is it just?
Maybe we could.
If
you wish to turn him over to us,
you make it so complicated. Never mind.
Smitty, we're giving him to the Druids.
I understand. I thought maybe we can get double the reward. I don't,
She's like,
he is just thinking about upgrades for his armor. It is.
Right.
Listen,
he's an entrepreneur at heart.
That's
yes.
Seven cha.
And I nod to both the captain and the druid leader. Can we help with anything, Simone, moving forward? I do not. He was most slippery, and it was almost deadly for us.
Do you want me to take him over to
yeah.
camp, or I get them strapped to my?
Do you have some way to bind his magic?
Tebas kind of nods, and she's like, "Yeah."
He like looks at you, and you're like, "You've engaged him in combat. How many times did you see him transform?"
Was it 3? 2?
I did not count. I was too busy dodging and trying not to die from all the things he summoned.
He at least
the crocodiles that were snapping at my feet. And
he transformed twice, summoned animals. I broke his concentration. Then he called different animals.
He summoned the moon.
That
was cool.
See some of the stuff you see him giving like weird looks to, but then he stops. He's like, if you say he transformed at least twice, then I
At
believe
least.
we can take it from here.
Multiple
Yeah,
times.
because he was transformed, we popped him out of it, and then he transformed at least twice.
He seemed to be using some magics to enhance his ability to become agitated. Yes. Or to embrace his.
Yeah, he summoned a moon that was floating. That was
abilities.
like, yes.
That made
You
things
see him like glancing over at like Brawl and giving him like a weird look, and like Brawl is like
Brawl's out. We knocked him out.
Yeah, he's out. But like even his breathing is super haggard. He's like super like exhausted because he built up like 4 levels of exhaustion before he stopped doing it.
Oh, dang.
Every time he forced his shifting, it built up a point of exhaustion, so he stopped eventually.
Yeah, basically, like, yeah, the moon was forcing him to shift before he finally, you know, called it off and pled with us for forgiveness, and we kind of took out our anger on him and knocked him out.
Should we keep walking to your enclave,
I knocked him out because he was the threat. I did not want you to die. Yes.
Ah, well, I'm glad I didn't.
I'm just going to take him to your house, okay? I'm just going to keep walking this way.
Yeah, we're technically in the grove. We just we're next to their house.
Do you have a jail or do you have guards you wish to take him someplace?
We do, and he's like, he looks around because he doesn't have anybody there, and you see him like start like waving his hands and speaking, and you see him like conjure up like this giant like vine treant style elemental who like goes over to like Magitech armor. Like, you can give it to him. He will safely transport him to the prison. Where we will take means to make sure he cannot escape from the inquiries we have.
We should be able to give you directions to his hideout. I do air quotes. Where you may find more to investigate, although it just looked like a mess. But there may be something that could reveal what's happening with him, or if he's in contact with someone else that
and the guards
him
did
somehow.
And the guards did just go down there because there was a body in the water that we had to tell them about. So they're probably at least going to rifle around in there while they're down getting the body.
Do be careful if you go. There were a number of traps that Brawl had set up.
It's good to know. We can investigate down there relatively covertly. Nobody second guesses why a rat or a spider is in the sewers.
Right.
Or when yes. Your tip on him being able to meld into stone was most helpful, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was great.
He's a tricky one, so he seemed very promising to begin with until the bad habits started to emerge. Very quickly, we were put onto alert to keep an eye on him, and almost immediately he was gone before we could set up any means of tracking him or restraining his abilities.
Please do ensure that he does not get away. I am making no threat, but if we have to hunt him down again, I will be more inclined to release him into the captivity of the captain if he's able to get free and hurt people again.
Of course.
Yes.
He'll be taken care of. So, I believe we had a deal here, though.
Oh, we did.
We did.
He pulls out a sack of, it looks like it's got, a lot of coinage in it. Relatively, bigger sized one, and throws at you.
I catch it and I weigh it in my hands like, yes, this is correct. Yeah. Like I know.
That's your 1,000 gold, and he looks at the other druid that was with him, who hasn't really spoken yet. He like nods at him, and that druid like wild shapes into like a bird and flies away real quick. It's like, he will retrieve the other items that we promised you could pick from.
May I ask for one additional favor, considering that we smooth things over with a guard rather than handing him over?
You may ask.
A simple request. Do you have a place where we could rest for the night, and perhaps you could help tend to some of our wounds, such as Tempest? She took some severe blows. Yes.
He like nods, closes his eyes, nods. Yes, the grove is open for you to sleep in. While we may not have any huts available, the hills and the grass, and we can sleep under the willow trees. They're all available, and no one will bother you in this grove.
Excellent. And the tending to her wounds and the rest of us have.
We'll bring out some healing herbs and salves, and then he's like, thanks for a second, and you see him like conjure up like a handful of like grapes, and he's like, and this too will provide minor healing, but also sustenance for the day if you are hungry on top of it.
Truly appreciated, yes. Would any of these salves you have also be for sale?
You see him like, normally we make these special salves just for ourselves, but you have done us a favor, so we will talk in the morning.
Thank you.
Demis is like almost like leaning against Onlacey's shoulder, like, yeah, morning would be nice.
Okay. You see now, it was like a bird that had shaped away, and now, but I see like a much larger bird flying back with things holding in its like talons that like drops on the ground as it lands and like shapes back, and it drops the items.
So I posted it into I put it in the chat there so you guys can look at it. I totally like the Forge Keeper Spark, FYI.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Where did you link these?
It's in the Sky's chat. I think you posted it earlier too. I've been looking.
What was the deal? I don't even remember.
We get 2 of those items.
Two of the 4. I think the acorn crystal's not that great in my opinion.
I can't. Hang on, I can't. Why is it? Is there a way to download it from here?
I need a helper to help me do things.
I'm just trying to see if I can zoom. There we go. I can't zoom in old man eyes.
I mean, as long as we call the spark calcifer.
I was like, I'm just gonna feed it like eggshells.
Like seriously, it's Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
May all your bacon burn. But the fact that he's just so happy working.
Yes. Well, there's 4 items there. As for my character, I would like to get something like that. That'd be really cool for what he does. But I'm not tied to it.
Yeah, you take that. There's nothing really on there I would jump at.
I'll see if anybody else has anything else they want.
Well, I mean, the trisected staff looks sexy.
That does look cool.
What is this wisp?
You should totally take that. That'd be the one thing I would probably look at.
Death saving throws? Yeah, death saving throws.
That's kind of cool. But like wearing a cloak is.
Yeah, it's against your religion.
Sounds foolish, like. Wear a cloak.
You wear it as a belt.
It's like someone
like
who wears
sash.
like a Halloween costume or something. Like it's, I don't know, like running around in underpants and a cape.
I don't know if we're talking out of game about the items or if we're talking in game, kind of like a little bit.
In game, a little bit, mostly out of game.
Mostly understand out of game. I agree. The spark and the staff are probably the choices. Just for if we had like a roguey type of character, the wisp cloak would be like really good. It could be good for Tempest, but I think the staff is probably better. And it doesn't require attunement.
Yep.
Right.
The entangle spell. That's awesome. That's really good. You should totally take that.
Wait, so it doesn't entangle?
Yeah. It has an entangle on it.
It fits totally with your binding, your whole dominatrix theme you have going on. Your
dominatrix thing.
She's like a dominatrix monk without the sex side. She's blind, so she's got like this whole like Avatar, the Last Airbender /
dominatrix thing.
Totally.
/ bondage kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Whatever, Mum Ra, I don't care. Whatever works for you.
No.
She thought that was pretty funny.
Mum Ra. Yeah, that killed me.
Okay, so he's looking at you. He's like, dominatrix, right?
Mum Ra, the early stories, the before he went, in this case, the before she went insane.
Are we gonna put the?
Dude, we gotta get you a hand of Vecna now. What?
What?
So this staff and the spark, yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
I totally want to hold the spark. It's so cute.
You can.
I leave the choice to my companions. I believe they know best. Yes.
Mahmoud will guide you in your decision.
Obviously, this little guy here will help me with my stuff. I need a helper because obviously I can't rely on any of you.
I wish for no cloak.
Like, I'm looking at the little piece of coal with like the little tiny like flame thing on it. I'm just like, you're so cool.
He hands the staff to Tempest and the piece of coal to Smitty.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Out of game later on, guys, when we have some intelligent fucking plant creature that we have to deal with, just remember we didn't choose the acorn. It was our choice.
Right.
Yeah. That's the one that's like not as obviously useful, but it still could be useful.
That could be plot useful.
Yep.
Pete's already throwing a fucking plant, like a whole plant fucking segment in now. You guarantee it.
Who knows?
There's cause and effect, guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great.
you guys are going to a forest to check out some undead things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
A druid would nod over that crystal. That would be kind of cool. I mean, they just.
Yeah.
We could ask them about buying the crystal off of them too.
I don't think we really need it.
Because it's a cheaper item. So.
He just has FOMO.
The guy doesn't care. You put that 1,000 gold in the mule, or what?
Yeah, we can put it in the mule.
You guys put it in the mule. You can split it up however you want.
I don't really care.
Let me see. I don't remember where we're at. Gold was.
Where's my inventory? I have 191 gold.
241 gold.
I have 42 gold because we used all the gold on this cool item.
Yeah, you guys put.
So where do we put the mule gold? Where do we keep the track of that?
I'll actually take.
There is a group loot channel in Discord.
Oh yeah, was I putting it on my? I was putting it on my Mac.
As long as nobody objects, I'll take my 250 share. Just because I use it to help. Smooth shit over with people we run into, but if anyone needs it for like
honestly,
funds, just let me know.
I would actually like my 250 share as well, just because I spent all my shit.
I know you guys only put a down payment. So.
And we only put a down payment too. Yeah, I need the money to pay for the rest of the shit.
Yeah, I mean the group loot is the same thing. I just like to have it on my hand and not like it's on the fucking Magitech armor. Or one day Pete's gonna fucking jack your Magitech armor just to fucking steal all the loot off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the yeah. Well, anyways, yes. Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen once you get around other artificers? They can
put some security systems in that bitch.
It's like jamming a signal.
God damn!
Right.
Dominate Magitech armor spells.
I wrote down the 250 for me. Oh.
You too.
Okay. Simone has one of his druids lead you to some areas that you can sleep in. There's like a giant like willow tree that's available that the people aren't like sleeping under or whatever, or and he motions to giant like areas of grass on like hills that you could sleep on if you wanted to like sleep and look at the stars or anything. It's all available.
This is all shit that she's used to too. So
this is actually quite relaxing in the city.
Yeah,
you have a very nice, serene area here. Yes,
we appreciate it. It helps us stay calm and helps us control the rage inside of us.
I would recommend you truly do everything you can to protect any corruption that may be spreading, because it could cause trust issues between you and the rest of the city. And there already seems to be some mistrust there, just because they do not always accept other beliefs.
We agree with you. it is not common for us to put out bounties on things. Generally, we take care of them on our own, but we saw the value in handling the situation as quickly as possible.
We are happy to be of service, yes.
He nods. Well, perhaps in the future, should we need another helping hand, perhaps you will be available.
That we will.
Solid nod.
And he departs. He doesn't wild shape, so he already did that twice now.
Question for you. How far away is this smith shop that I know from this enclave?
The smith shop?
Yeah. Just wondering.
Which one?
The closest one.
So
you mean the only one?
Yeah, I think
didn't shut down, Zantetsuken?
Yes.
So
I'm just wondering.
You have to pass through the slums to get there. So you have to go through a couple of. It would probably be like close to an hour a walk.
Okay. Never mind.
It's probably not open right now.
It's
right.
It's like the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it looked like you weren't there, but it looked like right? Oh, Lacey was the last one to go there.
I was the last one to go there, and it looked like he was closing
up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's about an hour walk from there.
Man, I'm gonna have to remember It's been too long. I had a bunch of like side contracts going on to help us get shit, and I don't remember everything.
Yeah, I wrote it all down.
You took care of one.
If you would like me to hold on.
Most of the contracts we did were all based on the.
No, I'm saying like verbal like side agreements. Like I'll look into this for you, and so we could double dip on quests.
Yeah,
the one that we wrote down in the chat, Peter has, because he looked back on the recording. The one where you and me were actually talking in the chat about the deal that we wanted to do.
Would you like to look at my table?
Don't
worry, I'm good. I got stuff.
Oh, you made a fucking table?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I love you.
And I
love you.
Options. I'm gonna say we didn't get that one.
Wait,
did you get
I had
all
something.
Of the deals that they made with the.
I try to note everything down. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, the Star
talking
Pendant Caravan is the one that me and Lacey did. Yeah.
Right. So that's 3A because I was like, it's not really tied.
I'll find it. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, Star Pendant. Shopkeeper Judith wants us to save the caravan and escort her wife back to her. Lacey put a 100 gold down payment to use the amulet right away, and Tempest puts a 200 gold down payment to use the cloth right away. Reward is the 4 earrings, the magic cloth item, and the amulet that can track scents.
I also talked about
and gloves of reading.
And the gloves of reading that I contracted.
I talked to the blacksmith at Zantetsuken about.
I couldn't remember that part.
With the blacksmith, he offered a reward in coin, or he offered a reward in coin and a discount, like a heavy discount on an item for
James Bold. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It was a 3,000 gold piece item. Studded leather. Made from vines and such. So where he had it infused with vines and something about get something written that it was taken care of, and we could potentially negotiate for shields and some money. Caravan. Or what's that?
That was the extra caravan one, right?
Yeah, that's all attached to the caravan stuff. Yeah.
He wanted you to go take care of that and also find something of his that was lost. Yep, the armor that you mentioned, correct? And then he was going to reward you with, it was either 1,500 gold or 1,000 gold and like a shield or weapon.
It was 1,500 gold and a shield, or 1,000 gold, a shield and a shield and a weapon.
Correct.
And then to get some sort of writ from Missburg that had been taken care of.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just wanted to get that back in my head before I forgot.
I believe it was a writ, or if you had found found his item that he was missing. That was going to be enough to take care of it.
Right.
Too.
Oh yeah. That would obviously show that we
Was
took
it
care of
just the armor? So we had to find this missing armor.
This missing specialty armor.
Yeah.
Missing armor, and then
put a
he
lot of
was
time in.
1,500 gold or 1,000 gold and a shield.
It was 1,500 gold and a shield, or 1,000 gold and the shield and a weapon.
And a weapon, and the weapon I was looking at was the hammer or the battle axe for you.
Right.
The Orichalcum battle axe.
The things you were nerding out over.
Or Orichalcum warhammer. He has one of each.
Yeah, he offered either or because they're both roughly the same.
Yep.
Plus, we're recovering a 3,000 gold piece item for him that he can probably sell for more than that. Okay.
Cool, we got updated and all that. It's good. It helped me refresh my memory too because we missed a week there.
It's been a while. Yeah, we had a whole session on negotiating with people.
Yeah. We missed the session, and then we had a session that was all in the all in the sewers, and so it's been like a month since we had any like negotiations and deals happening.
Right, yeah. but did this help? Did this help at all?
Yeah.
The spreadsheet, yes, absolutely. If we could get all the stuff in the spreadsheet, that would be.
The missing blacksmith is the thing that we didn't talk to him about, so I got it.
No, we didn't do any investigating except passively ask like 2 different people, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened. He just went missing," and that was about it.
Yep.
Was there anything with the X potion shop? I'm trying to remember if they had any.
The potion shop that you went into.
Yeah, I talked to her and she gave me some information and we had a little chat, but I don't remember if she needed.
It wasn't anything. A lot though. I don't think it was just like.
She just helped direct me to like go talk to other people. Like I basically found that I should talk to other.
I don't even think you asked that person's name. It's an uncharacteristic because I don't have it written down.
Human male behind the counter. Haven't seen. No, I don't think I did.
Yeah. I usually ready because you ask everybody's name. So
there's Madonna, the halfling that runs the materia shop. I don't think we went to the materia shop.
I did.
I just told you because I thought it was a funny joke.
I thought I did.
Yes.
Did you?
Materia girl? I got it, dude. I got your joke.
Yeah.
You guys went to the Wind Crystal's Blessing. Did you go to Materia Girl?
Oh no, I didn't go to her. No, I went to the Wind Crystal's Blessing.
I don't think we went to the Materia Girls.
No, we haven't.
In the morning we should go to the Materia Girl and see if she has anything on the next quest we're doing.
Okay, so I wrote things down on this. Update the spreadsheet. Okay.
Okay.
Spreadsheet's updated.
I'll take the salve from like whatever druid's gonna give me that.
Yeah.
And
okay, you're correct. He leaves, and as you guys are like figuring out what you want to do, you're like, wait a second, they're gonna bring us some salve. And at this point, you see like a dwarf druid walking up he's holding a bundle of things, and like, hi, I got the salve for you. It's here. He sits it down. You see, it's like a variety of salves, and he's got like some of it's on like leaves and different types of plants and stuff. It's like,
I guess technically we don't really need that right now because you triggered the long rest, but I guess that could be part of the long rest that helps heal us.
Well, I re-added my wounds because I'm not going to magically heal from that.
Yeah,
so
gotcha. Yeah. I don't know what I was at, so
yeah, it's mostly just for like RP. If you ask for
it's
it,
for RP. Yeah.
No, it makes total sense. That works.
So it's like, do you need help applying it, or can you handle it on your own? It's fine either way. I was instructed to assist.
I mean,
is there anything special we need to do?
Nope.
It is up to them if they wish for you to rub them down. Yes.
You apply it to the wounds, directly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do it. That's fine.
You'll do it. Okay. Just after you apply it, he has like a variety of leaves to the side. Just apply the leaf over it. It will hold on there until morning, and it will help accelerate the healing.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Have a great night, and may Fenrir bless you. And he leaves. So
I was gonna say
most political of you, most political of you, not to let him know that Bakhmut is really the one watching over us.
I was gonna say if Astrid was like still up, I'd be like.
Well, let's see. How long does the item say she lasts?
Like an hour, I think.
No, longer than that.
Oh, longer.
She is out for
8 hours.
8 hours, and then once she's gone, she 8 hours every 2 days.
Can you?
So we could like put her back and then take her out.
Yeah. Can you let her sleep and then take her out again, or no?
I know it's once it has been used, she can't be used again for 2 hours. So it's the committed 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So she's up still.
Yep.
He's always like, Fenrir Bresley, when we have like a fucking huge ass white wolf with us.
So
And it's like, we have our Fenrir right here.
I never thought how much of a sign that would be for her. Like her. Yes, Astrid. You understand, yes?
she like nods
I like-
at you.
I don't know if she likes scratches and stuff. I just
She does.
give her a scratch into the chin. These druids would basically worship you if you wish to stay. But I'm assuming you wish to find Galleon.
She tilts her head when he said worship you, and then you said Galleon, and then she like starts wagging her tail and like licks your face.
Yes, I assumed you would pick Galleon, but
Sounds like she.
I figured we would ask.
Sounds like she wants to stay. I think.
She turns
Go to
and looks at
Smitty.
you.
Go to
It
Smitty if you wish.
almost looks like she's glaring at you, but it's not quite a glare.
Like kind of kind of when a dog turns its head, it like snaps its jaw closed. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Never underestimate
You miss me. Come on.
the bond between a person and their companion. Yes.
Then Astrid is quiet for a second, and then you see her like throw her head back and like,
Oh
it
God!
sounds like
oh no!
sounds almost like a mournful howl as she's doing it.
Oh.
I did not go all as they say, by the way.
Yeah.
But now we probably hear the druids fucking chanting.
You're probably like, oh, they're like Fenrir.
Or they start howling. Yeah.
There is. She's howling, and it's like a relatively long howl, and then like about halfway through it, you start hearing like some other howling slowly kicking in during it.
Give her a solid reassurance.
They heard it, and then they also like wild shaped and went to howl.
Aww.
I give her a solid reassuring pat on the back, and we will find him. Yes, and the rest, and the captain, and the goofy one who sings and prances around naked.
I feel like I might join in the howling.
Yeah, give me your best howl.
I'll give you a performance check.
Okay, sure.
You like breathe fire in the air.
Not under the tree, not under the tree.
Fucking burn. That would be something straight out of Vox Machina. We burn their fucking sacred tree down.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And it's a willow tree too, so it's got like low hanging branches.
It just goes up like a fucking.
Zatalpa like starts to howl, and it very quickly turns into more of like a dragon roar.
All right. Well, I'm getting some shut-eye. This has been a long day, and I'm not feeling the hottest, and I need some shut-eye, so I can see him climb up.
Do not forget to
just take a seat in there and kind of pass out, like kind of like leaning back a bit.
Yes. Do not forget to apply the salve to where you were bit on the ass.
Right. Also, only say
You just need to bathe in the salve tempest.
No. I was going to say, I think this would fit you better. And she goes to like grab at like the top of her head, and she actually takes off the bowler hat that is the hat of disguise that she got forever ago, that she just basically keeps on her head but keeps it as invisible so it doesn't look like she has a hat on her head. She goes, this looks like your more cup of tea. And since I just got a new staff, this could probably be used for whatever you do.
Well, mine is yours. If you wish it back, just let me know.
Sure.
And he takes off his bowler hat and puts it on your head.
I feel like his head's slightly bigger than hers, so it just kind of like sinks a little bit. She's like,
it's like just over her eyes.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
Thank you.
I moved over the hat of disguise.
Yep. Also, I had a funny conversation with Peter the other night, like 2 nights ago. I was like, I just had a realization. He's like, what? I'm like, if she uses the Hat of Disguise, everything will be in tones of gray.
Okay,
Because she can't see
She can't see
color.
color, right? Yeah.
Like, she can see shapes and she can see what
She's like-
things look like, but
She's like a fucking Looney Tunes character that's in black and white, well, in a
Right.
color world.
yeah.
How
Like-
many attunement items can we have?
3.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Okay.
So yeah, on the equipment sheet, you see at the very top it says there's that A triangle thing. It says 2 out of 3. That's tracking your attunement items.
Okay. I was just double checking. I didn't know if I could have 3.
Yep.
I'll spend my time sleeping, adjusting the hat.
Yep.
I'll sleep in my hat, as I usually do.
Yeah, of course.
You could just like tilt it over your face.
Can I make the hat look like my other hat?
Yeah.
You can
Sweet.
Like I literally just attuned to it so I can make it look invisible.
Yeah.
So I could use it whenever I needed it.
herself to just look like herself without the hat on.
So over the night, it starts to pull into a shade of black with a red band on the top that matches his
Yeah,
shirt
I'm pretty
and
sure
tie.
it was a shade of black already, but not with your special stuff.
So perfect. It looks just like your other hat now.
Uh-huh.
Fits the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys wake up feeling very, very refreshed.
I peel off. Yeah, I basically have like my outer layer thing off, and I just have kind of like a upper chest wrap and everything like that, and then there's like the big leaf like wrapped around my midsection. I just peel that off. And I feel the skin. I'm like, did it work?
It's still a little sore, but like all the wounds.
Yeah, maybe like there's bruising or something, but like they're all closed.
Yeah, it's still it doesn't. You can't really see the bruising though, but if you touch it, it feels like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I knew it was like open, wounded stuff, and I just spread it, and then did the leaf, and then when I peeled it off, I kind of like wiped the salve that a little bit that was still there, and then I just felt the skin, and it was all closed. I was like, huh.
Unless they like kind of like stretches as we wake up and takes the leaf patch that he had over his eye, like for the shiner that he had, and like removes it and then like wipes some of the gunk out from the salve under his eye. Yes, that it will not bruise. He lights up a morning cigar.
Such a serene area of nature. It's a perfect place to smoke.
We could just stay here. It is nice, but I just. Shall we? We have more.
Well,
we have more funds to acquire. We're going to need them.
What is the plan for today?
I do not wish to insist too heavily, but I do think we should go towards the issue with the caravans. Yes.
Well, absolutely.
We have 2 clients potentially waiting on that, and a bunch of undead plaguing the area around Mistburg.
I know you didn't want, or I know that you acquired some things. Holy water specifically, or do we need to get any more holy water done? Granted.
That is up to you. I don't even know if it's useful. I just assumed it would be. I can't say that I have fought many undead.
Actually, when you guys are getting up, I'm already awake and I'm working on my suit, like my mech suit.
We probably woke up to you. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, 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 tink.
Probably, yeah.
I believe Smitty is snoring.
Does Smitty snore in metal sounds?
Metal.
That is not not Smitty. I'm sorry. I believe Zaltalpa is snoring. Smitty is just.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
the morning wake up
through
call.
all the sleep. I sleep very soundly in the morning.
I feel like Zatalpa like just freaking saws logs. Like
yeah.
It probably sounds more like a fucking.
It sounds like an actual dragon.
Like a dragon sleeping by. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So if someone like comes up to the tree, they're like, "The fuck is over there?"
Shall we get a quick breakfast somewhere? And I believe, unless you all think we should go elsewhere or stick around for the trial and interrogation of Brawl, but otherwise, I believe we should.
That will probably take a while.
Yes.
You still, I don't know how many you had, but you still have the grapes last for 24 hours.
Oh yeah, he gave us the bundle of grapes. Yeah, she would have just ate one. Right.
Again, I feel like Zaltava would just been popping grapes in his mouth before bed. Anyhow.
There were grapes.
Yes, they kind of conjured up a bundle of good berries for you.
They're healing grapes, yes.
But right after you eat the first one, you feel like very satisfied as well as far as hunger goes.
Really?
Because one of them satisfies your hunger for the day.
Yeah,
how many grapes were there?
There were 10.
10.
Oh, I will save. I'm not going to eat one, but.
And they do minor healing too.
I would have ate one last night.
They heal
and then I would have ate one this morning. I ate 2.
Yeah, I probably ate 2 last night and 2 this morning.
Llama spread.
Oh God. Okay, well then.
So
more
2, 4, 6,
6.
7, 8. Me and Onlese ate one.
No, I did not eat one.
You did not eat one.
I did not eat one because we had the healing salve. We didn't.
Okay. Well, I just had one just because I hadn't eaten in a while.
Oh,
but
well, there's 3 left over in the morning then.
So there's 3 left over in the morning.
Why don't I hold on to those, or Tempest, or someone that's not going to eat them?
Actually, and she
we can go get breakfast. That doesn't
my new
kill you.
staff does that.
What? Does what?
It makes those grapes that they gave us.
Oh.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not an attunement item? What the fuck?
Yeah. She kind of like grabs her staff and she kind of like
pull and she learns magical
it's
properties.
like a vineyard staff thing. It's got an entangle and it's got good berries. And she actually like taps it on the ground and like a bundle of grapes forms at the top of the staff.
You said vineyard? You're a genius. You can make your own vineyard now. Yes.
I mean, I guess I have a plan for tiring when I'm done being a pirate.
Or you could just make wine back at the base when we get the cat back.
Good berry wine. Got it. Sure.
Okay. After Smitty is done working on his suit of armor, where would you guys like to go?
Got everything geared up.
Well, the most interesting thought last night was that we hadn't spoken to the materia shop owner to see if they have any issues with the caravan. But
we can do that.
For the sake of time, if we want, we can just get going.
Do you think the guards also want us to maybe do something?
The who?
The who?
The guards for... I don't remember. I looked at...
Did you stop at the bounty board? I thought
I did.
You did stop at the bounty board, but there was nothing
these,
about the caravan from them.
These guards may not, but the guards in the other city. In Mistburg, yes. The guards in Mistburg may have a bounty for it. Yes, the blacksmith actually recommended that to me.
Yeah, I worked on the caravan. I thought that was from the board, the note I put down there, but I'm guessing maybe it wasn't. I'm trying to check my spreadsheet, and I'm like, oh, did the guards have a reward? I can't remember what it was.
They did not. They had some like minor mundane quests hanging up there too, but this was like the one that you found was like the big quest that they had up on this board.
I wasn't sure if there was a reward on there.
I think we should head to Mistburg, and hopefully, if we run into whatever's happening along the way, that's fine. But I think we should go there first, see what the guards there, or the bounty, if there's a bounty board there, what it says, and we should also check in with Garnet, who's the Star Pendant's companion. Judith, right. Yes, Judith is her name. Yes.
Yep.
Her wife is Garnet. She's in Mistburg selling things from their cart. She's unable to return.
Right.
That is part of our contract with her, is to help
escort her back. Yeah.
We should take care of the problem. We should check in with her, take care of the problem, then escort her back.
Did Judith give us something to show that she sent us, or was that just kind of like, I guess we know her name, so...
We have the information, and we have some of the items from their shop.
True.
I don't remember if she gave me anything. I don't think so.
She did not.
I believe the information that we have along with the items we've purchased and the fact that we have taken care of the problem.
Right.
Unless you think we need more, we can always stop by the Star Pen.
No, I'm just spitballing, as it were.
Seems most wise, yes.
But we can go. We're going out on foot, right?
Unless we want to get horses.
I mean, Smitty's kind of tied to his.
I'm great, you guys.
I know you're great.
Can you move as fast as a horse with your armor?
No, but I do not need to sleep or anything. I can just keep going for forever.
Oh, you can sleep while the armor goes, yes?
Right.
Yes, I have something called autopilot.
Do not run into a tree.
I think the armor is actually smart enough to not run into trees.
It can see.
It can sense things. Yeah, that's how it hits things, right?
I think it's. We would save time if we got.
We probably need some horses.
We might be able to actually. What am I thinking? We should probably see if one of the caravans is leaving today.
That makes sense. I mean, we could make some money on the way.
I like the way you think, Smitty. Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
I've also put some fancy new features onto my my mech suit now. Some upgrades. I had some enlightenment overnight, and yes.
Is it pretty common, Pete, that the caravans that head out in a certain direction for Mistburg, whatever, would head out from a certain place? Because I assume they group up for safety reasons, and it's a caravan, right?
Especially now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before, maybe not so much, but it's something that maybe now that there's been issues, even with there being issues now or in the past that may not being any, they would still probably prefer to be together now with whatever is going on.
Is that common knowledge where that is, or do we need to ask around?
I bet you we could just find a soldier or a guard.
I was thinking we'd grab breakfast noodles and.
You guys and your breakfast noodles.
You got only say you would know where it's at.
I did like those noodles.
And the rest.
I feel like we're talking about doing something like, oh, I thought we were going to grab noodles before we head out, and Zatalpa just sits straight up.
Yes. I just want to double check where it is, but I can double check with the noodle shop owner. Yes, or whoever's on shift this morning.
Did he not give us a quest too? That I can think of? Did you guys get some sort of quest where you get like food for life or something?
We did.
We did. But Zatalpa still has to pay after a certain amount of bowls, I think.
What was that quest? Fuck.
I didn't write that one down. That was like very off the cuff.
Yeah, off the cuff. I remember.
I think it was just part of the caravan thing.
Oh, I got it.
It was
part of the caravan. It was also for advertising their noodle shop to so many people.
And advertising their noodle shop because we love them so much.
I have it recorded,
me and Unlace got free bowls for life.
No, okay,
but they got free bowls.
Here's what it is.
The first
Unless you get 2 free bowls each day, and Smitty and Zatalpa get half off the first 2 bowls each day.
Yeah, because they're still like one copper.
Promote the noodle place. So
right.
We also have the Relic of Bakhmut on layaway with my friend Zidane.
True.
Yeah, I do have that on here.
I think you said you want to talk to him the next day.
I did.
I believe so.
I don't remember.
I also believe that, even though I wasn't there, but
Did I already talk to him and send letters back?
You talked to him once, and you gave him letters, which you said you were going to tell me what they were, and you never did. But
all right.
And then you said you were going to stop back and in with him.
It is the next day, so yeah.
I will. While everybody's getting their noodles, I will go check in with him, and I will hand him letters to send, and I will get you those letters, Pete.
Okay. You give him some letters, and he's like,
I want to go see your junk shop.
Oh, you can. I mean, I'm not. He's not. I'm not keeping anybody from going if anybody wants to go.
Yeah, if you're going to some cool shop that I haven't been to, I want to go and look at it.
Do they have any tools in there?
I'll look.
He has a bit of everything. The shop is very small, though.
Right, I'll look. And
we don't want to spend the whole day in there.
Right.
I just need tools. That's all. I need.
What kind of tools are you looking for?
I'm looking for some jeweler's tools, some shipwright's tools. That's what I'm looking for.
Let me make a list.
All right, and like pushing on Lacey out the door with our
magical
to-go noodle
basic?
cups.
They're just basic tools.
Okay. So I'm assuming you guys are gonna, Zidane and Smitty are gonna stay here and sit down and eat, and we're just gonna get to-go cups, or?
Yeah, we're getting to-go cups.
Why did I call you? I called you Zidane. Zatalpa.
Yeah.
That means it.
Z's.
No, I like as soon as I get the noodle cup, I like slam it on a table and wolf the whole thing down.
Yeah, he doesn't take too long.
I don't need to stand and eat. I'm done. Just like.
Or he sits there and he's like, I would like another.
We're gonna be like 5 minutes or so.
Right.
And then I guess we're gonna head to the shop.
Okay.
Okay. You walk into the familiar shop, the cheating unicorn. As Tempest walks in, she's like almost overwhelmed with all the complete like randomness that she's like feeling on.
Yeah, I definitely like stop, and then I like send my Gus out. Like
you send out so much, it's hard to process, and then you like start coughing as the winds come back and bring the dust with you from the shelves.
Zidane, my friend. Assuming he's the one behind the counter.
Yes. Ah, Lacey.
Yes.
Prompt as always.
My key cloth actually like comes up and like wraps around my face.
Almost forgot to come here. We've had so much going on. We just solved found a murderer from the Druid Enclave area. And
I've heard about
solved the case there. Yes, we solved that last night.
Some kind of a crazy werewolf or something.
He was a turtle, actually.
Turtle.
Oh, well, no joking for me.
Turtles fucking hurt too.
Yes.
We spent half the night waiting around a sewer and being snapped at by crocodiles and other druid-like shenanigans. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad you came back. He's like, while you're gone, he reaches down and pulls out another letter came for you.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
I have a few letters for you, too, if you don't mind.
Perfect. Of course. Of course. Anything
Thank you,
for
sir.
a friend.
Also, we're going to be finding ourselves traveling down to Mistburg to deal with some issues down there. Is there anything you need delivered, my friend? You do plenty of deliveries for me. I can at least return the favor. Yes.
You seem like start thinking.
While they're talking, Tempest is like blindly like touching all the little knickknacks to like feel what they are.
She's very handsy, Zidane. I don't know if you noticed her eyes, but she's handsy because she needs to be.
I'm not going to take anything.
I'm saying
I couldn't. And she kind of like motions to like the very little clothing she has on. She goes, I wouldn't really be able to hide it that well anyway.
She is let's just put it this way. I trust her with my life on many occasions. Yes.
So she can handle herself too. Very impressive.
Better than I.
I don't think in different situations, but I did learn a new trick. Just after dealing with that nice big were-turtle last night, kind of had a realization about my teachings.
I look forward to seeing it, as long as it's not on me. Yes.
I could show you right now.
I don't know that I want to do that right now. I mean, if you really want to, I will, but we're in a very tight place. And Zidane likes it.
Oh, I mean, I don't need a lot of room to do it.
Yes, but me sprawled out on my ass, knocking things off of his shelf, might not go over well.
No. Like, you might just fall over. I don't know.
And when I say shit, I mean that with the highest respect. It's just, I know you carry a lot of expensive things. Yes.
It's true. There's treasures hidden amongst the trash.
I'm going to try to push a pressure point and on Lacey's neck. Like come up, like I'm circling around while we're talking, and then I like come up back behind him, and then I like very quickly come up and like use like 2 fingers in like a pressure point by his collarbone.
I basically
give me a sleight of hand check versus like an acrobatics check.
Huh?
If she's trying to do it, are you gonna let her do it?
I'm not acrobating.
I rolled a 25.
I'm not acrobating in
Get
Zidane's
like
shop.
Vulcan gripped.
Okay. Well, I mean,
not,
you're not really like. It's just to see if you can like slip out of it.
Okay.
If not necessarily like jumping around, but
I'm gonna take care not to do anything that's gonna break stuff.
of course.
Yeah, like with very swift movements. I just
so close.
And because I was being careful, she got me.
Yep. Because you be careful, she got you. It was pretty close too. Like you almost slipped away, but she just barely like got like just
basically it's kind of like when a brother comes in for like a fucking noogie type thing. Like she's talking about it, and you can like feel that she's kind of like prowling around, getting the right position. And then she's like,
as my limbs go really stiff, my arms and stuff go stiff, like out to my sides, and my neck goes back, and I'm like shaking as I'm like semi-paralyzed. Like he like clenches his teeth. As I said, dominatrix fetish. Yes, I stand by it.
He just like he looks at her and he's like, "Yeah, I can see that."
I mean,
you cannot deny it. Ow, that is most effective. Yes. Please
just
do not do that again, unless we were in a private area, and we agree to it ahead of time. Oh, I'm going to have it.
Is there anything interesting that I find? Well, after you guys finish.
Sure.
Should just
give
look
me an
at
investigation check. It's not bad. You actually find like you pick it up at first, and then at first glance as you're touching it, this feels like a mundane like key-shaped object. But the more you're holding it, the more you're like,
well,
what is this?
I was gonna say key. Yeah, I'm like I like my eyes frown and stuff, and I actually like a small little gust picks up around me, then like kind of like to show me it like really amplified in my vision.
Like, is this a key or a lock pick set? Something in between.
Right.
I look at Zidane and I look over at her. Perhaps you can enlighten her. She seems most intrigued.
Yeah, that's they call that the locksmith's bane. Helps to guide you when you go to pick locks. But be careful though. While it will help you, should you fail miserably on it, the key will open the lock for you very loudly and then lose all its magic.
It's like the tool the lock-picking lawyer on YouTube has that he made that will fucking crack any lock.
Yeah. So essentially, you get a bonus to ability checks to pick locks, but if you roll a nat 1, the pick casts the knock spell and then crumbles to dust.
Oh, ooh.
Interesting.
And how pricey is that, my friend?
Well, it's not the most rare of items that I've come across in my shop, but for my friends here, I could give it to you for 250 gold.
I would love to buy it, but as you know, we are trying to pool our funds to help our friends.
Yes, of course.
And help the cause.
This,
right.
If you come across something along the way, we can perhaps make a deal, because I'm sure if you are to do something to rescue your friends, that may involve a little breaking and entering, which I know
That's
is
true.
a specialty of yours, and this could help.
Oh, now. I'm not a specialist.
Tempest, like her mouth opens a little bit, like what?
Well,
I dabble, my friend.
You're on your way, and something like this could help even the playing fields.
As would anybody in the military, we are all taught basic things like that.
Yes, of course. Well, this is if you're interested.
Yes, I may be able to acquire something of trade to you. We perhaps will be spelunking through some woods or caves dealing with some undead soon. Yes.
Oh, you're gonna help with the caravan issue.
Yeah, speaking of, do you know we were actually thinking about hitching, like air quotes, hitching a ride with any caravans that may be headed out to Mistburg
Sure.
to offer our services.
Sure. They are, since the issue with the undead, they've been gathering up and going as groups along the way, but also the grinning cat has been hitting them a lot along the way as well.
The grinning cat?
It's the name of it's the name of a thieves guild around these parts.
So bandits.
Well, sure.
Thieves
Bandits,
guild.
Thieves, thugs, whatever you wish to call them. They and he's like looking at you guys like, have you guys bought a lot in town recently? Because they keep track of people who buy a lot of things and put marks on them.
Well, we're acquiring things. We're making deals with a lot of people.
We have acquired some things of value, yes.
Just keep your eyes open. They pay attention to people who come in and buy a lot of things and wait for them to be vulnerable and try to pick it off them or pick it off the dead bodies.
Thank you, my friend. That is much appreciated.
I'll keep my wins out.
Are they based out of here?
They are based out of here, but they have smaller little, like, lesser guilds, kind of offshoots, placed all over the place. So if you are going to do this caravan thing, I assume you'll be stopping by Mistburg, and there is a smaller sect of them over there as well.
It's not going to help me any, but for my friend, of course. Are they identifiable? Like some type of armbands,
gang of
colors.
Sure, they're all branded. They are all branded with a tattoo of sorts, but none of them worth their ability to join the guild would ever have it visible to people. So
does it have something to do with the grinning cat?
Yes, it's
Is it just like a silhouette or something?
It's a very questionable, like, unsettling, like, smiling. Just a smile, a big open smile. It's a little unsettling, but that's generally what we're looking at.
Fucking Cheshire cat.
It's a Cheshire cat tattoo.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah. Something like that.
Right.
But you won't see it out in the open unless they make a mistake of some kind. But if you get,
it's not a brand, is it? It's a tattoo usually.
Well,
like something that I could, and she kind of like flicks her wrist, and like a little bit of wind flips out. She goes, that I could see on their skin.
If it was raised, she's saying, is it? If it was a brand, it would be raised.
I can't give you an answer for that for certain, but I would imagine that the grunts in the guild may be branded, or people who are forced to join the guild for reasons. They might be branded instead. So
I know information is not free, my friend, and but do you happen to have any names of notoriety we should be on the lookout for?
I can tell you the leader of the offshoot in Mistburg is named Zaval Gloomweaver. A very dark-skinned elf. There's a lot of rumors on whether it is a dark crystal bearer or not, but or just someone with a very dark complexion. It's difficult to say. There's not a lot of information about it, but be careful. He has some kind of a. They say he has some kind of supernatural abilities to force anybody to do what he wishes simply by talking to them, simply by being in their vicinity.
So you have to hear his voice then.
It's unsure exactly how it works, but it could be through verbal.
Do
Too
your
bad.
assistance rolls?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, do drow exist in this world?
The drow are the dark crystal bearers in this.
Okay.
So he's saying he's unsure if it's basically a drow or something else, but
we will be most.
She's like, too bad it doesn't work on site.
Well, it may. Again, it's the information I'm giving you is just very vague from what I've heard. So be extra cautious if you're going there. I'm sure you will run into them, even if you don't know that you are. So keep
most gracious of you with the information, my friend.
Of course. In this line of work, I hear things, and normally I keep my mouth shut. But for family, of course, I will share it.
Thank you, my friend. I didn't quite catch. Is there something you wish for me to deliver, or information, or letters, or be on the lookout for you in Mistburg? Yes.
No, I don't think so. If by some chance somebody comes across you and asks you to deliver things to me, especially if you're going to be dealing with some of the unsavory types, it's possible. If they know that you are in contact with me, and you are friendly with me, then absolutely you may bring it back. But at the moment, I don't have anything I need delivered to Mistburg.
Is there anyone, if they happen to mention your name, that they shouldn't be mentioning your name, if you catch my drift? Yes?
Well,
I do not want to put you at risk, my friend. Yes.
Anybody that would be mentioning my name would be questionable at best over there. But as long as it's nobody of the grinning cat talking about me, then I think we'll be fine with potentially interacting.
Understood. Yes.
Is there anything else?
Just this, and I take out 12 gold and I leave it on the counter for him.
Most generous of you.
For the deliveries and the information, my friend.
Bows his head. Of course. You take care of me, and I will take care of you.
Anything you need, Tempest?
No, I don't think so.
Can you give me a moment? I just wish to read my letter in private.
Sure.
I'll be right along. Shouldn't take me more than a couple minutes.
No problem. She takes a few steps and then she kind of comes back.
Oh shit! You actually did send me a letter.
Yeah, I had this ready for last week too, in case you came back the next day.
And she had pulled gold out, and I don't know if he's reading his letter or whatever, and looks at Zidane and puts small pile of gold on the counter, holds up the key, and then pockets it.
Okay.
Walks out.
You're buying it for the 250?
Yeah.
Okay. There you are. And I didn't give it to you guys, but I will put the one copy of the earring a message in everybody's inventory as well, since I assume he passed those out.
Oh, she actually gave those to us?
Nice.
You convinced her that those would be useful for the mission.
For the mission. They will be, yeah. I will, I'll have them on me right now, but I am going to pass them out.
Yeah, I'm just going to pass them out now.
And offer to pierce anyone's ears that needs to get them pierced.
Not carry it in my pocket. Though I have a lot of piercings, that's not true.
I was going to say, what? I feel like Zatopa would have piercings.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just stands outside of his shop. Just kind of folds her arms over her chest and leans against it, standing there.
Let me know when you're ready, when you're done with that. Well, actually, let's jump back over to Zatalpa and Smitty eating noodles, I believe you were.
Yeah,
I'm serving by now.
Well, you know what we should do? Let me see if I can find... Hey, Noodle Man.
Isn't it a woman, guys?
It is a woman.
Noodle Man, wasn't it?
Noodle Man?
Charisma.
wasn't the person that making the noodles a man?
I actually didn't write it down because I was just like.
I know the owner is a woman.
Pretty sure it's a woman, but I can't say for sure.
It's just funnier if it's a woman and you said it wrong.
Noodle lady.
Noodle lady. Noodle woman, but like she's working. She's got her hair back, so you can't really. It's just not really like she's kind of like plain looking and not a lot of curves. So like, by just glancing at her in between like you're eating, I can see where you might like think it's a dude.
Hey, Noodle Man. And she's like,
Noodle lady, noodle. Excuse me, please.
Yes.
Do you? I mean, since you're from this place and you know what the goings on,
she's rolling her eyes.
Do you know where the caravans like go when they take off from here and they're going to Mistburg and stuff? Do you know where they leave from?
Well, yes, they. I mean,
we were going that way. We might as well go with the caravan.
They leave from the front road. There's two roads leaving out here. The road leading, generally it goes to Mistburg is the main one, so it leads out the Fog Road.
Fog Road, oh great. Do you know any that are leaving today?
I don't really keep track of other people's.
All right, thank you very much. I will just ask. And so I just turn around and I kind of yell out.
What do you yell?
I'm like laughing over here. I yelled, "Any caravans going to Mistburg today?" Yell it out loud. So we're waiting. We're bored, right? So I'm just like, they're still in the shop.
That's even funnier given what we were just told in the shop.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
I'm so gonna fail. If I roll, okay, hold on, just check my skills. This is not gonna go well. All right, let's do this.
I'd just be standing there looking stunned because you did it.
Ooh, not bad for Smitty.
The -2, nice.
Yeah. You start yelling and like, it's pretty early, but there's still a decent amount of people walking around. You see some people like wince, like as you are yelling, very like with a gruff voice, and there's like,
for sure.
They like most people turn around and walk away from you and leave you alone. Like one person approaches and they're like,
"It's too fucking early to be drunk like that, man! Yelling in the streets."
one person approached you while there's somebody screaming at you. This person looks like they're hanging out on the patio of a different pub, so they also might be drunk this early, and you're disturbing them.
Oh.
One person walks up to you and they're like, "Excuse me, if you need to know about the caravans, I would check the Fog Road. Thanks. Please don't yell into the square." And then they just turn around and walk away.
What? It's the daytime. Come on, there's no noise complaints here. Come on. All right, so Talpa, are we done here? How much copper am I burning off here?
It's a copper per. So, how many did you eat?
2.
4.
Jesus Christ.
He's a hungry boy. And
he is a hungry boy.
He loves it.
And it's only a copper a bowl, so.
Yeah. Let me change my
key.
Cash copper down to
145 copper.
Yep. So as you guys finish up and you're like, let's get out of here, you turn around and you can see like Onlace and Tempest approaching, who definitely heard you like screaming into the square.
Tempest, when Onlace came out of the store, out of Zidane's,
first
you heard some snarling inside Zidane's, and then he kind of like storms out, and you see him crumpling a letter and shoving it in his jacket, swearing in some sort of language under his breath.
She immediately like puts her hand out on his arm. You okay?
I'll be fine. Yes. Just never mind. Let us go to our friends. The people we know we can count on.
Did I notice them come out yet?
They came out of the shop over there and separately, which is down some alleys. So now you see them walking like into, as you guys turn around to leave, you see them walking into the square, and they definitely heard as they were leaving the loud yell you just did.
Hey!
Wait, did I actually hear what he said?
Actually, give me a perception check.
There's no way. I would have yelled it when they were inside.
You distinctly heard his voice, but let's see how well you heard it.
I want to see how well I heard it too.
I was too distracted and frowning and.
Yep. You heard him though. You heard him yelling, and you're like, "Ooh." Tempest heard it though. She understood.
Like the winds literally carried it to my ears, type thing. And I just, as he's saying, like, "I'll be fine," and everything, and all of a sudden we're walking, and then my head like just tilts, and I'm like, Smitty is.
What is that racket? Yes.
Smitty is yelling about where to find the caravans.
Did you ask Zidane? I thought you asked Zidane that, but maybe my mind is wandering.
I did.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, he doesn't know that, but let's go before they eat all the noodles in the store.
True.
Okay. Do you see them approaching you, Smitty and Zatalpa, as you finish your meal?
All right, guys, I know where to go to get us into a caravan.
Do awesome.
Yes, there's this place called the Fog Road. Apparently, that's where all the caravans leave from. You're welcome.
Which both Onlese and Tempest would know. The Fog Road is the main road leading into the city, and it's always foggy.
Mm-hmm.
Onlese gives you a curt nod. Thank you. Yes. He's still scowling.
I can get information too. Don't worry. You don't have to be angry about it. But yes, I can get information too.
Just.
Sorry, out of character, I'm cackling.
He just starts fucking storming. Like he starts walking very briskly towards the fog road.
Yeah, what happened? And I kind of look at her and like, what happened?
Really she shrugs.
All right. Oh, okay. So I just hop into thing.
I thought we were gonna get horses. I guess not.
We should probably get some horses, but I'm gonna ride my mech here, and we will get Magitech. So I should call it mech Magitech. My Magitech armor over there, and.
So Talpa, do you want a horse?
You don't need it.
Are you sure?
He hope he doesn't need it. Zatalpa.
Zat, they're talking to you.
Hey, sorry?
Zat, do you want a horse?
A horse?
A horse to ride. Do you know how to ride a horse?
Well, of course I know how to ride a horse.
He's not
insight check.
He's theoretically.
I feel like I don't even need an insight check.
No.
He's definitely never been trained, but he's just like, you just sit on it. Like
that if you want a sore ass. If you don't want to feel your ass by the time you get off of it, yes, you just sit on it.
Is there another method other than sitting?
Well, there's sitting and sitting properly and going with the motions of the horse, so you're not like bouncing on the saddle.
Yes, I will go with the motions of the horse.
If I get you a horse, are you going to be okay?
Indeed.
All right. I'll meet you guys there. I'm gonna just ask someone to point me to a
Lacey. Do you have enough
stable
money for horses? How many horses do you get? Do I need a horse?
You don't need a horse. Like she's like running off. You don't need a horse, Smitty.
I don't.
It depends.
What are we getting horses for? What?
I thought we wanted horses.
If we were not going with the caravan, yes.
Caravan's pretty slow.
Caravan is slow.
But now that you mention it, having a horse or two for some people could be useful.
Right.
I do not wish to spend the money on a horse, though. We have little time. Well, we have more time now than I thought, but the longer we take, the worse it is for our friends.
Right.
And I wish to be able to put together enough money, yes, to be able to help them. It is your choice, though. But a horse or two, of course, could help. Yes. He kind of like just looks away. I'll meet you. If you're going to buy horses, I'll meet you at the Fog Road, though. I'm gonna walk alone for a bit.
Right.
Well,
He
I have
nods
no
and
idea where to
kind of
go,
like
so
pats his shoulder and walks off.
I guess I'm going with you, since I have no idea. Unless the Talbot, do you know how to get to the fog road?
Just follow him. Just give him some space.
Okay. Well, we will follow him at precisely a 20 feet back.
Yeah.
I have my.
What do you think he is doing up there?
Is on like standard
Cruise control.
Roll stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh no, stealth check.
Is he trying to be stealthy? Like,
No, I'm not. But
Well, you said you're following with 20 feet, so
I think he was giving me
okay.
space.
Never
yeah,
mind.
I just told him to give him space. So,
but if you want me to be stealthy about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's you. Your magic armor is probably less so, but yeah, you're just walking behind him. You're like, yeah, I'll give him space, and you wait like a few seconds for him to get ahead, and it's just like clonk, 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 talking loudly to Talpa. Like, you're trying to not be so loud to bother him, but still loud enough that it's bothering him.
I bet crowds of people react interestingly to him and his Magitech armor as well.
Magitech armor, yeah, it's it's pretty common around the Empire, but it's relatively uncommon over here. They see some occasionally, especially if you're like near the docks or anything like that, but it's not very common to see them walking around the city like that.
I would assume Magitech armor
like
is
a
also
dragon
symbolic of
warden
the
walking
Empire,
next to
right?
them.
Like,
It is, especially ones that look like his. They're the ones that are outside of the Empire normally either look like older models of the Empire stuff that have been like altered or changed or repaired to make them look, so they look a little differently, or like look very different because they were made, without actually knowing how to make them, so they're pieced together a little differently. But his looks like a suit from the Empire, so he definitely gets a lot of weird looks, especially being in the group with everybody else that looks a little odd. Walking around as Zitalpa doesn't help at all.
Yeah, the dragonborn next to the big mech suit.
Yeah, it's also like not wearing any clothes and like standing tall and constantly calling out about Bahamut. It's quite a sight and fun to interact with.
That's what we're doing.
I just haven't heard the weird.
all right, basically just quickly trying to find
get some horses.
a stable
Okay.
to rent some horses, to make a trek to Miss Bergen back, essentially.
You find a stable. Given how dangerous things are right now, they are actually not renting horses. It is likely that they have a low mortality rate from them renting it lately. So they are available to buy, though. And depending on what kind you want.
She like groans and she goes, "Look, we're mercenaries that are taking on the job to fix what is happening in Misfit. We're looking to go out with the caravans that are leaving from the Fog Road. We just wanted a couple horses for the people that are a little bit slower on foot. Is there some way I can strike a deal with you? Because we're really not in the market for buying horses. We're more of airship people, but our ship got destroyed coming here."
If you're going with the caravan,
Right.
you should be able to walk next to it. Or you can buy a horse.
How much is a horse?
I recommend the draft horse if you're going to buy one. It is
Draft horses are slower.
Bulkier, yes, so they can carry more, but they're slower. So since this is not like a thing about speed, those are 50 gold apiece. If you're looking for riding horses, those are faster. Those are 75 gold apiece.
Draft horse could easily hold 2 people? 3 people?
Maybe 2. They hold up to like 500 pounds without having to slow down. But you will need to probably rest a little bit more frequently. Give it a little rest in between. But yeah, most of these And he's like patting one day standing right next to you. Most of these boys can handle a little upwards.
Oh yeah, draft horses are fucking huge. They're like Clydesdales. I've been next to one where the head is like the size of more than half of my body.
Yep. They can handle a little over 500 pounds pretty easily.
So probably you and Zat. I don't know how much that weighs.
Right. So she's like,
I'm not exactly sure. Do I have that noted?
Zetalpa's gonna be pretty light too because he's also unarmored.
Right, and I'm unarmored, and yeah. I was thinking two horses.
Everybody outside of Smitty and his Magitech armor.
Right. I'll take 2. Will you buy them back from me when I come back? Maybe.
Given they're not mentally,
I will take care of
it. Scarred. I don't know if you do anything very dangerous to them, and they're gonna have to retrain them. If they come back in perfectly fine condition, we can have a discussion.
It's fine. I'm gonna pay him in silver because I don't fucking have it in gold.
Sure. That is what, 100 gold or 1,000 silver? 50 gold per.
I have 42 gold and 300 silver.
And 3 platinum.
Oh, I do have 3 platinum. That's right. There we go.
That's actually like just enough. Right? That's 72 gold and then 300 platinum, which is about 31. So you would have like 3 gold left over.
Didn't you just get 250 gold?
Yeah, you weren't paying attention, but she bought that locksmith's bane.
Yeah, like while you were heads down on your letter, I walked over to Zidane, bought the key, and then stuck it in her boob pocket, and like walked out.
Boob pocket.
Yeah, because
no, I know, I get it.
Chest pocket. I don't know. All right, so I have 3 gold left over.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Okay. And she
makes a effort of like feeling the coins, counting out the platinum, then counting out the gold, and then she's like reaches for the silver, counts out the silver. So it's like no silver, 3 gold left. How does that work?
You have 3 silver left over, 3 gold. Okay. He lets you pick
I'm broke
one you want.
as a joke.
Yeah, so let you pick whatever you want. So there's a variety of horses available. If there's any specific looks you want, you can pick. Just say.
Just the bigger ones, the males.
Cool. You get one that's like all brown and one that's like mostly black with like small white spots on it.
The star on the face.
Yeah.
She like rubs their faces.
All right. And then you head over to the fog road, where everyone else is, well, at least, well, Smitty and
yeah, she gets on one.
Had no idea where they were going, so they followed you and just waited outside.
Oh, I thought they were following on Lacey.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we followed on Lacey.
Yeah, so I just jumped on one and like held the reins to the other one and just.
Cool. Did you go anywhere other than the fog road, or what did you do?
Nah, he went straight to the fog road. He was thinking about going to Materia Girl, but he's not in the mood to negotiate.
Very good. Okay, you guys arrive. You can see some caravans setting up. Do you wish to talk to them or wait until Tempest shows up?
I'll definitely talk to one of them.
Okay. You see there's like 3 caravans setting up right now. Setting up the horses. There's one that's like just looks like they're finishing brushing down the horse before they set it up, and just everyone's gathering up. It looks like there's a few what looks like might be like guards along the way, but you only see 3.
I walk up to one of the women or men that are brushing the horses.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Yes.
Or
yes. Morning. Good morning. Yes. It's morning. Yes.
Good morning to you as well, sir. How can I help you?
My name is Onlese. I wish to speak with whomever is heading up your caravan.
That would be, and you see him like turn and look, and he's like, he's right over there, and he points. It's hard to see exactly who's pointing out because it's foggy and he's standing a little bit away, but it looks like there's only one figure that is over there. Like,
I give him a nod.
It's like, that would be Clement.
Clement.
Nope.
Yes, and your name?
My name is Thorald.
Thank you, Thorald. And then I head over to Clement.
You walk over to Clement. Clement is he is essentially like a Goliath. He's
a big boy. I gotcha.
He's a big boy. You see him over there. You hear him before you see him as he's like giving people orders and get everybody ready. You see they're like maybe slightly behind schedule, so he's like hustling people to hurry up so they can, they don't fall behind their schedule.
I walk toward Clement, up to him.
He sees you coming because it's not very common to see Yanti here. He turns and looks at you, looks down on you because he's relatively tall. Ah, yes. Don't get many of your kind here. How can I help you?
Can't say that I've seen many of your kind around either. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Not around these parts. You're correct.
I hear you are Mr. Clement.
One and the same.
One of your traveling companions, Thrall, directed me to you. You are heading up this caravan?
I am. Yep. As I do usually.
Myself and 3 of my friends are looking to travel to Mistburg and would like to know if your caravan would like some extra guards.
He couldn't hurt.
For a small fee.
Couldn't hurt. What do you charge?
Well, what are you paying your other guards?
He turns and looks at them. He's like, well, they're getting like 25 gold up front and then another 50 upon completion. That's round trip. So 25 gold start, and then to get there, and then once we return back to Horizon, another 50. Unless there are some clauses in there in case there needs to be some longer negotiations whilst we're there, anything that holds us up, they do get an additional 10 gold to wait to escort us back per day. But
so they're getting 75 gold then, yes?
Yep, as the base pay, that's correct, yep.
And when are you coming back from Mistburg?
The goal is to travel there, and should the schedule be kept, it should be closer to nighttime when we arrive. It would be the goal to leave by midday the following day.
Understood.
But occasionally things happen that may delay that, and in that case they are paid an additional 10 gold to wait for us to leave.
And what is your caravan shipping?
Well, we have a few caravans here from different shops here.
Oh, so you're the head of the whole caravan, yes?
I am, yes. It is my job to organize the caravans from different shops. This is more a recent thing since we've been having issues. Normally it's less dangerous to travel the roads. But yes, I organize with the other shops to get them here on time, on a schedule, and get going so we can travel in numbers, which will be safer, yes.
Well, how about this? This would be my offer, yes. We'll also like the 25 gold up front, and then if we run into any trouble that's deadly, obviously minor nuisances, not a problem, but any trouble that's a real threat to you or your caravan, and we deal with that threat and make it out alive, unlike some of your guards will probably do, we will then get the other 50 when we reach Mistburg, because we will probably only be traveling one way with you.
He looks at the other people, looks back at you. That sounds fair.
Does he look at me? Like, I'm gonna be, if he does look over at me, I'm sitting on my mech and I'm like,
I do point over to my friends.
Yeah,
and I'm like picking like stuff out of my ear with my finger. That's what I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, if you followed him along the way and you're just like letting him do the talking, he's gonna look at all of you and be like, yeah, you look like a, and then he stops as he looks at you like picking your ear, and he's like,
I was gonna say maybe at that point I show up.
Tough lot.
Yes, and we also have a very most excellent scout on her way, and she is, well, you could say she is wind touched and can look ahead for us.
As you're doing that, you hear some like clomping coming along behind you as she approaches with
the two large
horses.
Clydesdales.
I'll give her this. She doesn't fuck around when she's getting horses.
Standing there, like summoning and dismissing my pseudo Bakhmut in my hand. It's like over and over.
I would ask.
He's just looking at you guys like with like a weird, like appraising look, like
I slide down off the Clydesdales and have both their reins, and because I was finding them, I looked for the mech, found the mech, and then looked for everybody else. Walked up to Onlese.
You do look like
oh, that's a horse.
An unusual group. You can see when you look at the other guards, they're dressed in like studded leather armor with like a buckler and like either a short sword or a long sword. Very basic guards there that they got going on. And compared to you guys, like very interesting looking, clearly like Dragonborn who's like summoning and dismissing this like fucking small dragon around, so clearly of magical nature, and a dwarf sitting in like suit Magitech armor, and it's like a fighting model. Most people are familiar with that type, so clearly gonna be able to hold his own. A Yanti wearing, he's got like a very large lance, which is clearly gonna be on the heavier side, and a shield, and then what looks to be a blind person who seems to have no problem like navigating through on her own or whatsoever, with these weird like floating like bindings around her.
Yeah. Yeah, and I look exceptionally standoutish.
You look like adventurers, and he's like, okay. Yes, I accept these. It sounds fine to me. 25 gold to start, and 50 gold upon arrival at Mistburg.
Huh.
Yes.
Already negotiating. Are we on Nicey?
Trying to expedite things, yes. I didn't know you would come back so soon with the horses. And as I just said, if you did not hear me, you just don't fuck around when you get horses, do you?
I mean, we didn't need speed. We needed.
They're most impressive. I approve. Excellent choices. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Zitalpa, you gotta ride on.
Plus, they'll be more sturdy if we run into trouble. I think the only other thing, exactly. Clement, is that if we run into any brigands or anything, that we'll probably search our own kills.
Yes, of course. The most of us here are not fighters, which is why we hire the guards. So, if you
what shops are in this caravan?
A bit of everything.
Okay. I was going to say we've talked with most of the shopkeepers around town. So.
Yes. Well, most of them. If you talk to most of them, they normally have different schedules for when they do their caravan. So.
Yes, we have some negotiations with a few of them on handling some of the troubles to Mistburg.
That makes sense.
So we figured we'd just ride along with you.
Offer
very extra.
You did seem not the typical guardsman type.
Right. I mean, we take any jobs that are pressing, and we just finished one last night, and
we make sure we have a variety of skills rather than just a bunch of meat shields to.
Correct.
Soak some arrows.
You say meat shields, and you see him kind of glance at the guards he hired, and then back at you guys.
Yes, I'm sure they can stab things, but do they know how to accurately?
I think he's on point with what I'm saying.
Right.
I just pipe up and I say,
back at the academy,
we got the night slasher. We caught him last night.
We did,
actually.
You see him, like, with a look at first, he's like not quite getting it. He's like, "Oh, the night slasher." Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, who even gave him that name anyway? It's a horrible name. The druid.
The meat shields.
I remember hearing about that. Yes.
I don't know if you're familiar with the academy, but the academy calls them red shirts.
Okay.
I have not. You see him look at them, and you look at like the guys over there. They're not wearing red shirts, but they're like their studded leather that they have has like a red like hue to it. Seems very appropriate. Very well. We are. And he's like, we are, and they starts yelling at a few other people. He's like, we are about to leave. So if you are ready as well, it's perfect timing.
I think the only other thing is, do you have any other religious folk amongst you that are not followers of Bakhmut, because I just want to keep my friend Zaltapa away from them if they would happen to insult Bakhmut. It would not go well for them.
He's just like, his eyes rest on Zaltapa for a second. It's just like staring at him up and down, like.
Why would one insult Bakhmut?
Yes, I don't think anybody here would like to insult Bahamut.
Just a precaution. Yes.
No. The most of us, he puts his hands in the air, like, believe in the divine light, as that is the Rose Eyes Little required religion of here for the most part. But
I am not religious, but he is, and I just wanted to make sure no one got a broken nose.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tempest's mouth kind of twists at when he says like required religion. She goes,
So yes, I don't believe we have it. There's no holy people here. So while there may be people that loosely believe, there's no like devout worshippers. So I believe it will be
good.
fine.
They wouldn't like me either.
You have you do not look like the religious type, so this is surprising to me, but and
she keeps her medallion essentially under in her cloth, and then she kind of like lifts it and then lets it drop again.
Unapproved religion.
She kind of shrugs.
He's like, yes, I see why you keep it inside of your shirt. So
right.
I would not want to be harassed either.
Well, as Mother used to say, idle hands make the abyssals work. Is there something I can do to help load or unload carts? I'm happy to lend a hand. You are paying us after all.
Yes, well, he looks like they're straggling a little bit. He points to one of the carts, and you can see there's just one cart that still has a few things getting loaded up, and they're attaching the horses, so the other two are waiting to go. If you just want to help them get settled, we should be able to leave in a few minutes.
I walk my mech over and I pick up the items and I kind of put them in the back of their thing for them just to help them get it in there quickly.
You
lend a hand.
Walk over and like you're going to pick some things up and like you like literally take a box out of somebody's hands. Like, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Choo. Like a fucking mech, like the loader from Aliens.
Exactly. He like puts down like a forklift style like extension. Like, brr, let's go. But yep, you get in there, no problem. And within minutes, you guys depart out the fog road.
Is Zat riding a horse?
Yeah. I would get up on the horse and she'd like look at her teammates and be like, "Who's riding with you?"
I will ride. I definitely try to like mount it like a dragon though.
I wouldn't want to take away Zat's first experience. Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
How does that go?
Well, Zat, give me an animal handling check to see how much this thing likes you.
Oh no!
You're getting nipped for sure.
Like as soon as he gets up, I see the horse's head like tilt and start like flicking, and I'm like, oh. And I like gently guide my horse away, like sidestep.
You go up to it and you're like, this is a big horse. And you just like reach your hand up and just like grab a handful of his skin as you start like pulling yourself up onto it.
Honestly, they don't feel that. If you grab like right at the base of their mane, you're supposed to. Like they don't really feel it. But if he sinks his claws in.
Grab the whole wrong part.
A little bit too much. You're like grabbing you're not grabbing the mane. You're like literally just grabbing the sides of him and like pulling yourself up. And like you're not getting it, so that's when you like put your feet up to get yourself up. And like, yeah,
this horse is starting to sidestep and like toss its head.
Give me an athletics check. As this horse is going to try and like shake you off. Okay.
Just fucking manhandle him.
You like it starts to shake you, and you just wrap both your arms around it and both of your legs around it too, as you're holding it like on the side.
This is easy.
And eventually it like tries to throw you off, and instead like you let go at the right time and it throws you the rest of the way up and you just land on it. like perfectly up there. Like, that was the easy way to get up.
This isn't so hard.
Oh, unless it. Did you guys have a chance to get those tools I asked for?
Oh shit!
God, I should have just went and did it myself.
I apologize.
Oh,
I got a letter with some unfortunate news in it, and I got sidetracked. And my apologies for
Hey,
going at
Smitty.
you earlier. I just
all right. Don't worry. And you know what?
Family issues. Yes.
It's just bad news. We're gonna probably have more of that, so don't worry. Right? Don't worry.
I will make
Smitty.
it.
Yes, Tempest.
She chucks the key at his head.
Ow! God. Oh wait, did I catch it?
Make me like just a general dexterity check.
I'm riding my mech, so I get advantage, and I have.
Oh, you don't get advantage.
Yeah,
why does that give you advantage on dex check?
Oh, check. Sorry, I thought it was a saving throw. My apologies.
No, dex check as a small key comes hurtling at your head.
Actually,
no, sorry.
So, you are in your mech now, and you're trying to catch it, and you have 3/4 cover, so it's actually kind of awkward for you to catch it too. But
is the horse have me higher than the mech?
The horse is large.
Yeah.
The mech is currently medium.
So I'm higher than it.
Right. But you try to reach out to try to grab it, and you kind of fumble with it. Give me a dexterity check with your Magitech armor.
Oh no.
Your armor, then, like, you miss it, you're like, fucking, you reach down, like, grab the controls to the armor and try and catch with the armor, and it just, like, fumbles through his fingers and cling, cling, cling on the ground.
I reached out and pick it up, and I kind of lift it up to myself, and I take it from him, like, okay, this is a very nice key. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
She sends a message in his head. She goes, "It helps pick locks."
I almost drop it again.
I know, he loves it when I message him inside of his head.
I say, thank you.
Tempest, I almost forgot. Didn't you have earrings? Yes, for the rest of us?
I do, actually. And she reaches around and, like, pulls them out, and she actually reaches up and she takes like a simple earring out of her own ear and puts that earring in, and then she like would reach down, and she'll just give the other 3 to you so you can give them to the other people.
Okay, that way you don't have to dismount.
Right.
Yep. I'm assuming we all have our ears pierced because magic earrings, so throw that thing in.
As I said, if anyone doesn't have their ears pierced, I'd be willing to give you your first piercing.
I mean, I got some tools here. I mean, like,
I probably need mine.
Sure, they're sterilized. Don't worry.
You see Smitty just, like, slap his head down on, like, a fucking piece of wood with a nail in the back of it, and his hammer twisted around. He's like, "Don't worry, I got this."
Smitty, did you clean that?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm a dwarf. It's fine.
The fucking Magitech armor is actually like the hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically like getting pierced by a freaking piercing gun at Claire's. Yeah. It's fucking horrible.
Yells real loud. Ah! And I just, like, you see this, like, piece of this board, like, stuck, kind of, like, sticking out of and it's hanging by the nail from my ear and stuff.
I put mine in my vest pocket, and I'll have you do it later, Tempest, when we stop for a fire.
I mean, are you sure? I mean, Smitty looks like you.
I'm good. Yes.
Okay.
He's like pulling out
also forget I forgot to get his tools, so I definitely don't want him doing it right now.
Mm.
After a little while, I'm like, I have the earring on, and my ear's a little red. I'm like, look, isn't this great?
Don't sleep on that side tonight.
Does it look like the caravan's departing?
Yep, you guys have actually been making this.
I would say we're, like, talking while we're, like, moving. Yeah.
Okay. You guys start traveling. The caravans travel about 32 miles per day.
Okay.
This is going to be a multiple day trip to get here. It's judging from the distance, it's probably going to be at least like a 5-day trip.
Once we get out of sight of the city, like we're not like in the immediate area and the immediate like protection of like all the guards they're patrolling around the city and stuff. Kind of try to take up an actual formation and maybe suggest the Tempest to scout a bit.
Right. I was actually going to suggest having people in the front and back at least. And now that we have at least 2 people with the earring in, and so we can actually communicate easily back and forth.
I'll walk in the middle of the caravan.
Okay.
To either
and
side.
then the middle too. Yeah.
Sure. Yep. You get set up once you start getting far enough away, you set up a perimeter around here so you guys can easily see things and communicate more easily. And Tempest, you want to go up front and scout?
Yep, I would do.
It's pretty easy for you to, especially in this country where the winds are heavy here. It's it's very easy. They're the wind-swept plains for a reason. There's always like a nice breeze here, so you can ride forward and let your horse go as you are able to like see it with the wind.
Yeah. So because it's a draft horse, I don't know how much she would know, but I'm not a horse person, and I know draft horses are trained to pull and trained to keep step with other horses. So I'd like line the horse up next to the frontmost horse of one of the caravan pulling and line it up, and then kind of like make sure I keep pressure and just let my vision go out.
Yep.
So I don't have to focus on keeping the horse going.
The road is relatively, there's not a lot going on. You pass by some like farms out into the meadows and everything like that along the way. And there's some small, not like cities, but like maybe like a cluster of like 2 or 3 houses that maybe like a small family live in, while out just tending to their farms along the way. But you don't see too much. There's some vegetation and trees along the way.
So who do we have where? We have probably Smitty guarding the rear?
Smitty's in the middle.
Oh, okay.
In the middle? Okay. No, is it the middle? And is Zat's in the rear? Or?
Zat in the middle?
Zat in the rear, maybe?
Over me either side? I don't know what's
I figured it'd be good to have horses on 2 sides, like the front and the back.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring too.
Okay,
and then I'll probably
I'm struggling at the back with my horse. So like clutching onto its neck almost.
Poor fucking horse.
Are you trying to soothe it at least? You're talking?
No, I'm trying to hold on for dear life.
Give me another animal handling check.
Oh god.
All right, it's a little bit better.
It's
getting better.
Like eventually, as you're like holding on in this really awkward way, you eventually like, what's this? And you find like the reins that it's holding in its mouth. And you're like, oh, I didn't know it had a steering wheel.
It suddenly gets so much easier.
I'll kind of like walk up near Tempest if I can keep pace, and
there's 2 horses. You could be riding the horse with her.
Yeah.
Okay. It's some
because it's a draft horse. Draft horses are big. Boys.
At some point, I'll just like jog up and then like do like a I'll jump off one of the carts onto the back of the horse.
Yep. Sure.
All right.
Yep. She's up there listening, and she like. Because she's like seeing with the wind, she sees you coming from like easy.
Oh yeah. So I don't like turn around and deck you in the face.
Yeah, he comes jumping up like literally jumping from like the front.
Yeah, I see him and I actually like shift forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say you like just shift forward just a little bit to give him like the space to just land easy.
I land and readjust my lance and shield and I hope you don't mind. Yes, just. It's a good view from up here.
I mean, sure.
Since you're now like a little ways away, you've exited like the fog that's in the fog road, and now it's very wide open. You can see, and it is like quite a like great looking country with like the rolling hills and just the the grass and like the grain, all the vegetation, just like always like moving with the wind. This is always like a light to moderate breeze coming through. There's some windmills out there that are moving as well. It looks like they're like using that to like maybe harness the wind and like charge some crystals that they use for whatever it is that they do, whether the tractors or whatever they use for their farming equipment. So there's a lot of things set up here that are using the power of the wind, which is, you know, granted to them by the crystal in the nation they live in.
Right.
Eventually, as you get out there, you get to a point where you actually are by like a farm, and you see like the caravan stop, and the Clement walks up to the farm and talks to one of them and like waves away, and it's like it's okay to park the caravans here. We can sleep here by them. We're safer. Keep an eye on them. They keep an eye on us.
Oh, nice. Did the caravan leader say how many days ride this is?
I did not think to ask. Would you like to walk over and work your magic?
Sure. I mean, we're like, as you know, people are pulling off to the side. She kind of like steers the horse off. She goes, "If you want to."
Do you want to ask somebody to Zatalpa?
You want to?
Yeah, I would just ask someone nearby.
Horse ready and or horse down.
How long is this journey?
You guys start walking over. You guys start walking over to like the head of the caravan, and you see this Zatalpa just turn over to the person next to him. It's like, "Excuse me." Go ahead and ask.
How long is this journey?
Well, typically if we're on schedule, which we almost always are, because Clement does less slack, it takes approximately 5 days. We get there near the end of the 5th day.
5 days?
Yes, it is relatively far to get to the next city. That's why it's one of the reasons why it's such a problem that the caravans are getting attacked. It's not just the goods, it's also very time costing as well.
You are spoiled by airship travel, Zat.
Yes, one can certainly be spoiled by the skies.
And you see him like look up wistfully at the skies as he says that.
Space out into the middle distance.
He's just like, I see like manifesting wings growing. You're like
he can actually manifest wings.
Oh
man.
I meant like grow wings, but you know what I'm
saying. Right. Yeah, he does it like very briefly for his one ability.
Shall we? I can now that it's level. Oh man, I forgot it.
I guess we don't need to speak to Clement. Awesome. Yes. And unless he kind of respectfully had his arms wrapped around you while we were riding, and
of course
unwraps and hops off.
You can see the caravans now. Obviously, this is kind of becoming habit for them now. They've set up like a little campfire that they have. And
I was gonna start doing that too. Yeah.
They've started to set one up. If you want to help.
Yeah, I'll help. Actually, I was gonna kind of go over to somebody and be like, Can I borrow the spark? I want to see it work its magic." Please.
Okay. Here.
Okay. So yeah, she totally like goes and helps them and everything to like get kindling and set it up and everything. And she's like waiting for them to like pull up the bulk of it and everything. And she holds it up and she's like, "All right, little guy." She kind of like tosses him into like underneath the kindling.
Sure. And nothing happens.
You throw it in there.
That's not how that thing works. It needs fire to work, I think, from what I read.
He already magically is producing fire, like, doesn't he? Or is it a piece of coal? I read that I misread that then.
He is a fire spirit attached to a piece of coal.
Okay, so she needs fire first.
When surrounded by fire, it burns. But you threw him into the campfire as they were like getting ready to light it themselves.
Yeah.
So he's not lighting it, but like as you see them lighting the fire, you can start seeing like little shapes appearing in the fire, and like looks like everyone's like, oh, what's that? What did you put in there?
It's a little kindling spirit.
What does that mean?
It helps people, like, and she points, she goes, like my friend over there that likes to work with metal and things.
Oh, okay.
He's a little kindling spirit.
I think he can help
likes
with cooking
fire.
as well.
He helps. He can cook.
He can cook. Yeah.
What does he do? Does he maintain the fire? Does he say he cooks?
Yeah, he can maintain the fire so you don't overcook something. Especially if you want to like cook some type of a soup that you want it to simmer and not boil. He can maintain the heat that's going to the pot.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so whatever we decide to cook,
okay.
we can just let him know.
That's really cool. You just kind of see like this like flame. It's like slightly blue tinted, like dancing through the fires, and it like roars up into like a slightly bigger size, like not bigger than what it would normally be in there, but it seems like it causes the fire to get to its full like size faster than normal.
Right.
Is it dusk? Like, or is it already dark?
I would assume it is, yeah.
It's not completely dark yet, but the sun is going down. It's starting to get dark quickly, and that's so they chose here. It seems like this is like a normal place for them to stop, but
whoever's getting the fire, like whoever the caravan cook is, can I help with any unloading supplies for you for dinner? Yes. Most famished.
Yeah, should we just, you can unload some of the stuff for us in here. I was planning on making a stew, so if you can find my pot and my vegetables.
Yes.
See this, like, short little, like, halfling girl.
And your name?
My name's Trix.
Pleasure to meet you, Trix. My name is Onlese.
Pleasure to meet you.
That is my friend Tempest. My good friend Smitty with his Magitech armor, and the holy servant of Bakhmut, Zatalpa.
You guys, I have been watching you this whole time. Quite the interesting bunch. Makes me feel a lot safer around here. You know, occasionally we get attacked by bandits or thieves or something like that. We hear all the wolves howling in the distance sometimes, and it's really scary.
We have, like, Tempest, like, walks by. She goes, we have a big wolf, too.
She's like whips her head
you
back
need
and forth.
Not fear bandits what we are here.
Asher vanished by the time you had woken up.
Oh, that's true.
She was a nice cuddle putt.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
With her, but like by morning she had vanished.
Yeah.
Well, she needed time to rest. We can have her out and about.
She'll definitely be available on the second day.
She's looking at you like eyes. She's like, "You have a magic wolf?"
Mm-hmm.
We don't have. I mean, she's a friend, a companion. Yes.
Right. But
I don't even know what that means. I'm very interested. You should tell me more about this wolf over dinner. And then she just hands Lacey like something to help her peel potatoes with, like a peeler.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's a finesse weapon.
Yeah, perfect.
I start carving potatoes like a fucking pro.
Yeah, like
I do like knife tricks.
Tempest just like pats Lacey on the shoulder, like, you do that.
Yep.
I do like knife
looks
tricks.
At it, he's like,
nice
yeah, basically just like
mini lance.
Knife. Yeah. No problem. Yep, you guys help make up like this really nice stew. She pulls out some meat, which she mentions is like boar meat, as she cooks it up. Some potatoes.
Just let our kindling spirit know what you need from the fire.
I kick a stump a bit.
Yeah, if she wasn't paying attention before, like
I kick like the stump that we're like cutting stuff on, and Smitty, come here. I want to show our friend Trix here a little trick.
All right, what is it? Okay, so I put down my tools. I'm tinkering with my Magitech suit.
Which are you, right-handed or left-handed? Yes.
I'm ambidextrous.
Left hand, then. Put your left hand down and spread your fingers out.
Oh, he's gonna do the knife trick. The knife game.
This is my good hand.
Yeah, use your less good hand.
I'm gonna use my good hand too. Yes.
I put my left hand because I'm pretty sure my right hand's the one that has the grappling on it. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Okay.
All right.
Put out a metal hand.
Yeah,
Don't
put it down there.
Now, I put my hand on top and I'm like, Trix, you've probably seen this many times, but I'll give it a go myself. And I flip the knife that I've been like carving with or cutting potatoes with, and are you ready, Smitty? Trust me. I won't stab you. And I put my hand on top of yours, basically, so it's like 2 layers of hands.
Are you sure?
Just don't move, Smitty.
With that, I get going like slow. He goes right to left to right to left to right to left, slow, like he's like kind of like getting his bearing on aiming it up, and then he starts moving faster and faster.
I'm.
Hold still. Yes, hold still.
Oh my god! I'm on the. Oh my god!
Give me an attack roll.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay.
I would an attack roll, not like a dexterity something.
We'll do an attack roll. He's proficient.
I shouldn't have used my other hand.
Oh yeah, no problem. You like do it flawlessly. He's like panicking.
Faster. I close my eyes at one point.
I can't see you close
wink at tricks when I do it, and I close my eyes.
She can see her like eyes wide, like, and when you close your eyes, she starts like clapping, like ooh. But then she like stops, and, like balls her hands up under her chin and like bites her lower lip, and she's staring because she's like totally thinks she's about to see you stab both of you guys.
And then like at the last second, I'll stop real quick, and I'll just throw the potato, like one of the potatoes, toward like another stump, and huck the knife into it.
Oh yeah, with 24, easy.
You know, a little end flourish.
Yep, it like the potato flies over by a stump, and the knife just hits it, boom, sticks in, like as if you like shot like an apple and went right through it and stuck to the fucking stump. She's like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
And then as she says that, I like bring my hand back around after like going to my pocket, and I just do the little knuckle coin trick and bring out a gold coin, and then like dance it in front of her, and then hand it to her.
She takes it and she's like looking at it. Is it for me?
Yes, you were an excellent audience.
Thank you. And she tuck it away. It's like, oh, you guys are so much cooler than the other guards.
And then I give Smitty a pat on the shoulder. Good man, Smitty. Excellent courage.
The other guys just like playing cards.
Never again. Themselves. And this is taking away from
You never doubted me, yes.
I'm just muttering as I go back to my Magitech.
Hey, Smitty. Like she meets you like back at your Magitech stuff.
Listen.
What?
Don't try to stab me with some.
Do I use pointy things? No, I use bludgeoning things. I can work your pressure points though. If you want.
No. I don't.
No. What? I'm good with my hands. Don't you trust me, Smitty?
Things that Talpa might need something. Maybe go him. He would need some more fireball arming fixing or something over there.
No. Okay, no. But seriousness aside, can I see the crystal for a moment, or sit in your Magitech armor?
Yeah, pop up there.
And meditate with it?
Yes. Jump up there and you can have a look.
Okay.
As you go up there too, as you walk away from the fire, you can hear some like popping and snapping as they're like cooking in it, as like the fire in there is like engulfing the pot almost, as it's like helping cook things faster.
What are you doing? You're like, run over to like, oh my god!
It's getting excited.
Calm down.
You're like, as you're telling it to calm down, you see like small like flames kind of like pop up and like jump over like the pan that's in there, make like little fucking like waves of fire around it.
Pop, pop. Oh my god! I try to find some like tongs or anything.
You're like panicking, and she's like, no, this is the perfect temperature. I don't know how this thing knows what it's doing, but this is great.
Okay. It's like really worried. I'm like, all I need right now in my head is like burning down the whole caravan. It's like
he's in control, Smitty.
Popping and doing all sorts of like, it looks almost like it's excited, but anytime the fires get like almost look like it's about to get too big to go outside of the campfire, they just like stop at like the perfect size, maybe get pulled in a little bit. So he's keeping it like controlled to make sure nothing like goes outside of it. And she's like, wow, like he's perfect. I think I had the fire up maybe a little bit too hot. It looks like he brought it down. He might have saved this stew. This thing is really cool.
He is a smart one, this little one.
Yeah, so I take the
Which is good because it let her roll with advantage. So she's using Cook's tool, and it dropped the natural one that she would have rolled.
Ooh.
So, saved the day there on that stew. You climb up inside the suit of magic armor.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go and find the crystal.
Yep, you find the familiar crystal that was used to...
Remind me how big this thing is again?
This thing is like the size of like a basketball. But like not completely rounded as it's...
But it's not rounded, it's more like a crystal shape, right?
Crystal shape,
yeah, okay. She goes, I feel weird sitting in... She's just gonna jump down off the magic armor, like, you're gonna put it back, but
No, you
I'm putting it back.
Stay up there with it. Stay up there with it. No one's supposed to see this thing. Stay up there with it, please. Thank you.
She puts like her cloak that she wears over it. Happy?
You're causing undue hardship.
I just don't want to sit in your magic armor. That's all. I'll be right over here. It's fine. I'll put it right back. And basically she just wants to go and sit down on her bedroll that she rolled out, kind of away from where everyone else was like rolling theirs out all kind of together. And maybe off like by under a tree or something like that.
Sure. What do you want to do with it?
Huh?
What do you want to do with it?
I kind of just want to put it in my, like hold it in my lap and kind of like, you know, crisscross meditative crisscross applesauce, like kind of like hold it and
trying to commune with the crystal.
Yeah, kind of like just meditate, feel it, because she used to do something similar and watch Senya do it, but she never like touched it or anything before. So she's just kind of like seeing if she can like feel and see if it's doing okay type thing. Like, you know, just kind of like let her ki flow too. Maybe even like let her ki flow into it and like through it and see if she can feel a response. Like she's not really sure of like how health wise, you know, things like that work and all that. So I'm just trying to
going all Zen commune with the crystal.
Right.
Wind crystal shit.
Like maybe if you're close to her, you would actually feel like a small wind current like flowing around her as she's like got her head bowed and like kind of concentrating on it and stuff.
Give me a general wisdom check. What? Yeah,
do I do that from the left side?
Yes.
Okay.
You are, so you sit down, you have your legs crossed, and you're like holding it, and you're like trying to like feel what's inside of this. You're like,
as I said,
almost like infuse it like with your ki, using that as somehow like a way to like communicate with this crystal to see if it's how it's doing, what's going on with this, because it's since that moment
it had been dull. Like before it had shown like a very small amount, but then was gone after it was used, you know.
Yes. So you're listening and you're feeling it and trying to see something in there, and you just like, it just seems like it's empty. There's nothing going on inside there as you're like reaching deeper to try and like feel like some essence in there, and you feel like almost nothing until you see like a very, like you're like almost like you're floating inside of it, like in just a vast like area of like emptiness, and you just like don't see anything. And then you see like this smallest little bit of like fog in your vision for like a split second, and then it's gone again.
Yeah. In a way, she kind of like lifts up her head and she's like just kind of thinking about it. She goes, right. Well, something's still there for sure.
Yep. Anything else you guys would like to do before the food is ready? About now, after you spent time doing that, you can speak from a distance. You see her like scooping out bowls and like giving, you know, bowls to everybody in the caravan.
Yeah, I just bring it back to the magic armor and give it to and put it, hop up in there, put it back.
Since I was helping her with dinner, once it's ready to be served, I'll actually take enough bowls myself for the three other guards that kind of were eyeballing ladle them each a little extra, and also bring a bowl to Clement.
You.
I serve them first, though. I bring it to them first.
They are kind of surprised, actually. Oh.
Is it 3 dudes?
Yep, it's 3 guys. Thank you. We normally
Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, good evening. No,
good evening.
You were guardsmen for this caravan. You should eat first. And I made sure you got a bit extra. Yes, I understand what it's like on these roads.
Yeah, we're actually relatively new to traveling with them as well, so we don't really know anybody, so just kind of keep it to ourselves.
I haven't traveled with a caravan per se, but I've been on many hikes with the academy when I was a cadet. Any of you serve?
With the nope. We are Daniel over here. He one points to the other one. He's like he tried, but he was turned away. So we've known each other for we were friends growing up. So since he couldn't get in, we just decided to do our own thing. So we're actually mostly just here to help him. Try to find his way, and this is what he kind of wanted to do since he couldn't get into any official service.
Understood. Yes. And your name?
My name is Samuel.
Ah, yes. My name's Onlacey Nazar.
Nice to meet you, Onlacey. We don't see a lot of people like you around here, and when we do, they're normally much more reserved and kept to themselves. They don't normally.
No, not at all. That's
any kindness like that. Randomly.
That is not us. Me and my allies, my friends. And your name? The third guard.
Third guy looks up at you. He's like, my name is Benjamin.
Pleasure to meet the 3 of you. Daniel, Samuel, and Benjamin. You're welcome to join my friends and I by the fire when we eat, if you wish. If you do not wish to eat just together, you're welcome to come close and get warm.
They look at each other and they're they look down at their cards. You see them do a quick round of rock, paper, scissors, and Samuel wins. He's like, "Aha, perfect. I was in the lead anyways. We can pick this up later." The other guy's like, "Ah, shit. All right." And they throw him a few coin, and then they grab their bowls and come to join everybody.
Just walk over. My friend Tempest. She's most pleasant. Go say hi to her and let her know that I invited you over. And I'm just gonna bring this other bowl over to Clement.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Sure. So you see them kind of razzing each other lightly as they're going over there to sit down.
And I bring the last bowl to Clement.
You see Clement, he's kind of he's standing out away from the others, and he's just looking out into the fields, just standing there with his arms crossed, just staring out, looking at the horizon.
Seems like you have some things weighing on your mind, or you're just enjoying the night. But here, you must eat. I understand the burdens of leadership and how often we forget to do the simple thing.
Yes. I was going to eat after the watch, but nothing. I feel like you can pay attention a lot more when you're not distracted by an empty stomach. So I appreciate it. And he
truly understood.
Start you see him eating it, but during this whole time he hasn't taken his eyes off the horizon he's been watching.
Your vigilance is most appreciated, and obviously you want to protect you and your people. But
yes, it is my job as the leader of this to ensure the safety of everybody here. While I may have bodyguards here to assist, it would be most ideal to avoid any conflict before it arises.
Yes. Once I finish eating with my friends, I'll happily relieve you of your watch and take the first lookout, if you wish to get some rack time. Yes.
Very appreciated. Yes, that would be great.
You should know that. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's just been. This is a very very demanding job that I signed up for, but it's so it pays to get extra rest occasionally.
Excellent. I'll actually leave you at that, and I'll be back shortly to give you a reprieve. Yes.
Very well.
And then I'm going to go back to the fire with the crew.
You get to the crew and you see you can see the 3 guards now sitting there, and they're like happily joking with everybody else there. Instead of just having more of like a guarded look now, you can see them like smiling and laughing a little bit and joking around and eating their food and just.
I assume there's multiple fires going around the camp. Like people have got their own little maybe not cook fires, but fires to warm up by.
Yep. So there's some smaller ones around there, but the one in the middle where the cooking is happening is more like a bonfire.
I'm gonna join everybody else with a bowl and invite Trix over if she isn't already over.
She is. She's like pouring bowls people as they come up and like laughing at them and asking them how they like the food and everything. So she's mostly tending to people, and she has her own bowl too.
Has anybody tapped a keg anywhere?
No keg, but you can see that there are some people that look like they are. Everyone's got something they're drinking out of a cup, but you see like a couple people over on the side that are eating and they're drinking out of like a bottle.
As I come back to our fire, that's the one thing we forgot, Tempest. I did not think to pick up wine or ale.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think any of you got any of that. It's a shame.
Trix, perhaps you might know someone that has some extra to pass around, maybe for a few silver or gold pieces?
Oh, they I can tell you right now, I've only been on this a few times, but they always seem to have something to drink every night. So maybe they'll share, but I can almost guarantee you they will at least sell it.
Well, I'm gonna. Whoops. Go ahead.
She thinks about it for a second. She's like, one of these might be just like kind of like the one of the. I'm not super familiar with the shops in Horizon because I'm from Mistburg, but I think that one of the general goods is also here, so they might be transporting some as well. And if that's the case, one buyer here is as good as another.
Would you mind if I hand you a few gold and perhaps when you serve some of them, after you've eaten, of course, if you could check and see?
I would gladly do so.
I'll put an extra gold in there for you.
But I appreciate it.
Well, some of the gold is to buy the drink, I'll also go into my pocket and pull out a cigar and hand her a cigar and say, and that's for whoever you buy it off of, a little extra for them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah, I'm sure they always come back for seconds.
Is she come off as a kid or just a halfling? I'm assuming
she's just a halfling.
She's definitely a halfling. You've seen a few halflings. She looks like she's maybe like lower 20s. She's just like really exciting and like.
So I'm gonna, not knowing how much, I give her 3 gold pieces. Will that be enough, especially with your fee?
Well, I mean, it depends on what they have, but at the very least, this will be enough to get me to figure out what they have, and I
give her another 7 gold.
Oh, sure. Oh no, that's a lot. Okay, no, never mind. You can trust me. And she like salutes you. I will find the alcohol for you, sir.
For me and my friends, ale, mead, wine, something to go over the fire. These fine guardsmen, guard Daniel, Samuel, and Benjamin. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they have.
We don't want to get smashed, but we do want to enjoy ourselves a little bit, and you're welcome to join us as well.
Yes. I will find it. Dude, don't worry. They will. You can see some people are starting to come over for seconds. It's like, oh, now's my chance. Hold on.
Make sure you eat, too.
You can see she points to her bowl. Her bowl is maybe like a third gone, so she's been busy like serving other people, but she's been eating slowly.
While she was doing that, or before that, I wanted to ask her if there are any people in the caravan that would potentially have tools that they would be selling, and if she knew.
Genius.
I was gonna say she did say the general goods store was here.
That's what I was looking.
Make an investigation check.
Can I assist him? Like maybe to.
Sure. If once you hear him start talking about it, you feel guilty about it too. So I'll help you because we forgot.
Yeah. If you need me to ask around, Spinny, I'll ask too. I'm the one who forgot your tools. Yes.
It's okay. We will find something.
You ask Trix, and she points you. She's like, oh, right over there. They always seem to have weird tools and odds and ends and gadgets and stuff like that. You probably find something from them.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
And I rolled a little bit early, but Tempest was going to. Well, I didn't mean to roll right then. I was going to roll, but she was going to pull out her violin and kind of like start doing just like a small, like softer, like tune type thing.
Like slower tune or something like that.
Yeah, slower. Like it's like a pleasant one. It's not like a somber ballad or anything, but just like a really nice, slow,
good campfire song.
Yep. Just kind of like a little background, little.
Do you mind if I speak while you play, Tempest? I do not wish to disturb your playing.
Yeah, she's not really expecting anyone to stop talking. She's playing a little bit out of the ring of people by the big campfire, and she's like by her own. She's like essentially sitting like by her bedroll and stuff. She just pulled her stuff out and she's playing. So
don't let me forget. But before we go to sleep, I do need you to do that thing with my ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's playing her violin, and it's like you can tell she's been playing for a while. While it's not like amazing,
perfect.
It's like it's mostly like a perfect song. There's a few times where you're like, did she mean to do that? I'm not sure. Like, is that how the song went? But for the most part, you're like, everybody enjoyed it. It was a relatively good rendition of the song she was playing.
Could easily be improv, like her improving a part.
Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty much is like she like mimics songs that she's heard because she's never like traditionally trained or anything. Yep.
I'll hand out a couple of cigars to the guards and have a smoke by the fire. And
they're doing at this time. Trix is like, "Ooh, I found some stuff for you." She comes back over and she's like, "This is a bottle of blue magic. That's what it's called. They say it's a fine liquor using like water from a glacial stream. It's always refreshing and always makes you feel cold no matter what the weather is." Here you go. It was 5 gold.
You.
It was 5 gold. So here's the other. You said I can have a finder's fee, so here's 4 gold back.
Keep the extra 4 gold, and perhaps throughout the nights you can help me acquire more.
Yeah, of course. I'm really good at finding stuff.
Well, make sure you're finding things that are paid for. That's all.
Oh, of course.
I give her a sly wink.
Of course. What do you think I am like? And then she starts like pulling down parts of her shirt to like show off parts of her skin. It's like, I don't have a grinning cat tattoo anywhere.
Speaking of the grinning cat, and I look to the guards and Smitty and Zat and Tempest.
Smitty's talking to the people.
Yeah.
Oh, you've already left.
He's over there trying to procure his stuff.
I gotcha.
Yes.
Speaking of Zat, Tempest already heard this, Zat, and to you guardsmen, but we should definitely be on the lookout. I've heard that the grinning cat may be keeping an eye on some of the caravans coming out lately.
Keeping an eye on them?
Looking for things that they can acquire, my friend Zat. So, attacking caravans to steal their things.
Well, perhaps we should be laying a trap and not being caught unsuspected.
We may already have laid a trap with just us being here.
Ooh, yeah. That's probably why normally Clement doesn't really hire people without doing some kind of background checks, but surprised he brought you guys on. I imagine it's just for added safety because there's been a lot of rumors going around about this Thieves Guild.
Yes. They may have, they've been keeping tabs on people that buy a lot of things or spread wealth around town back in the city, and I'm worried perhaps people have brought too much attention to themselves. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully my worries are unfounded. Yes. I digress. Let's enjoy the moment, though. I need to go relieve Clement soon.
Smitty, what are you looking to buy?
I'm just to expedite things. I'm just looking mostly jeweler's tools and shipwright's tools, or carpenter's tools. But I'm assuming they probably don't have those as much, and probably more jeweler's tools.
They actually have any like kits that you're looking for.
Oh,
whatever you're looking for, you could buy at cost.
Excellent. You tell me how much at cost it is.
So
how much? Looking for some a kit for tools, or for jewels, and another one for maybe some carpenter's tools that I can. I'm a shipwright, so it would help me do that.
I don't know if, I'm not sure what the shipwright's tools are.
They're called carpenter's tools. I think I've seen in there. So I call them shipwright's tools, but I mean carpenter tool. Cool.
Yeah, it would be the same thing because a shipwright works with wood.
Yeah. Gold there.
Mm-hmm.
What else? You said jewelers?
Jewelers are 25 gold.
Yep, they're 25.
I'm pretty like obnoxious and whatever, and I'm wondering how much they would charge me just because I'm just being obnoxious and like I'm looking for some tools. I'm looking for this and this. Do you guys have this stuff? Like I'm really abrupt.
You can roll a persuasion check for me.
I just want to see how much more I'm probably gonna pay. Let's go.
They are like, oh, you're looking to buy some stuff, and you start like calling the tools by all these weird names that aren't what they're actually called.
You're like shipwrights tools, blah 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 blah.
Weird descriptions and like overselling it and all this stuff, and then you start like trying to compliment like the lady on her like nice eyes, but it's actually like a dude, and like.
Oh, no.
They're like,
I'm side-eyeing this situation. I'm just shaking my head.
You guys can't hear this. You're all
So
I can hear you.
They sell it to you at cost because you rolled a 0 basically.
Nice.
You rolled a 2 minus 2.
It's great.
Yeah, you're not being as quiet as you think you are.
Oh, right.
The camp probably hears
a
you.
lot of people are like watching it and they're actually kind of like laughing, and you're providing some entertainment.
Gotcha. 33 gold.
Is that it? Just those 2?
That's all I need. I have a full complement of every tool I need.
I'm going to yoink a small potato out of the vegetable bin.
Sure.
And I'm going to go over to the bonfire, and I'm going to squat down and be like, "Hey, buddy, can you do me a favor?" She takes one of her darts and she goes, "Can you heat this up and sanitize it real good for me?" Like throws it in there, and then spit it back out for me. And she's gonna lay down a cloth to catch it.
You can see it like popping and making sounds in there.
If it can't, she doesn't know if it can like pick it back up. So she'll throw it like on the wood that's like closest to her, so she can see it.
Yeah,
and like watch it heat up.
You see it, like, waving, popping, and making sounds and changing slight colors or whatnot. And then you're like, it's kind of been in there a while right now. It's like you can see it's like making a lot of commotion in there, but nothing's moving.
Yeah. I would have seen it heat up.
Yeah, it's heat up and everything, but you start being like, I don't actually know if you can spit it back out.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm guessing you can't spit it out, buddy. That's okay. And she like looks at it for a second, and then she's going to very quickly try and grab it and then drop it on the cloth. Because she just wanted it sanitized because it's
make a slight
around it.
check.
Yeah.
Could have used the stick.
The stick's probably, it might, this is slightly more control.
Gotcha.
Like she's going to like crouch as close as she can and like try and drop it in the cloth and everything. So
you like, here we go. You go to grab it, and like you barely miss grabbing it because like the fire was.
I was trying to go so fast and hot.
And like, oh, and like, oh, okay, go. The second time, grab it. You drop on there, like, oh, it's super hot. Take like 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah, like just like kind of like shake my hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Burned your hand on the stove.
It's fine. Basically, just wanted to sanitize the needle that I was going to use.
Oh.
For the ear. That's why she grabbed a potato.
Gotcha. I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
Mm-hmm. Old school potato.
Unless he's by the fire and he's got some camp cups from whatever the pack was with all the supplies for the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Since I helped unload it, I should know where they are. And then he's gonna pour some of the blue magic liquor in there for Smitty's whenever Smitty decides to come back, Tempest and Trix and the guards. I'll keep the cups. I'll keep the liquor flowing as long as I have some, but not enough to like I want to make sure the guards don't get smashed, or at least I'm not the one that gets them smashed, since we do need to have watch
Probably
tonight.
a good idea.
Just enough to enjoy a couple drinks by the fire.
Yeah, they all sit around, and you can see they're like way more open and friendly than they were like a few minutes ago. While you guys are doing that, a like what looks like a half-elf male comes and like sits down next to Zatalpa. It's like, excuse me, sir, forgive me for prying, but I believe I heard you were a worshiper of our Lord and Savior Bahamut.
Aren't we all?
Well, that's what one would assume so, but after talking to many people, I found that is not the case. I'm not sure what evil fiend has convinced them otherwise, but and you see him. He produces like this little like ivory statue of what looks like a dragon, and he's like, "Yes, I worship and talk to Bahamut every night, and he is always guiding my path. I feel like he led me to you."
Led you to me? Bahamut works in mysterious ways, sir.
He does. You are the third person I've ever come across that has worshipped Bahamut.
Can I insight check him?
Yes. I was going to insight check him from across the way.
You absolutely can.
Like, my brain's going, there's no way.
Ooh. You're like, yes, of course. And you look down and you're like looking at you're looking at like his figure that he has there, and you're like, that is not Bahamut. That is one of his children, Hraesfalgar.
Blasphemy.
It's like, oh, what? No, this is...
Smack it out of his hand.
He's like, no, he scrambles for it. He's like, no, I must have been lied to, and I got this. I must have been tricked this whole time. He's like looking around, panicking. Forgive me for my transgressions. He gathers it and pulls it in his robe, and you just see him like scrambling away.
Is he human?
He's like half.
He's a half elf.
A half elf, right? Fear not, tiny man. That the Bahamut does not live in a statue.
You see, like he keeps like scrambling away, like you've startled him. He's like now like climbing into the back of one of the caravans.
Well, that was odd.
Perhaps you should, perhaps you should help guide him instead of chastising him. Maybe he did not know.
I tried. He ran away.
You slapped his figurine out of his hand.
His toy.
His figurine was blasphemous.
His figurine.
But he did not know that. He was ignorant. Does Bahamut not teach to enlighten the ignorant rather than shame them?
I like roll my eyes and then head over to where he popped in.
You can you walk over to the caravan. You look in the back of it, and it's pretty dark, and you actually don't have dark vision, so you can see like him back there. You hear him like whispering like to like, no, it's okay, he didn't mean to hit you, it's okay. Maybe it was my fault, maybe I didn't notice. Like I swear, this looks like all the pictures that the guy said was Bahamut. Like with like talking to himself as he's like huddled like underneath like a...
It sounds like he's talking to the figurine.
That's what it sounds like a little bit.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know this was Hraesfalgar. I was told by the man who sold it to me, and who gave it to me. Really, he gave it to me to help save me. He told me this was Bahamut, and he would guide me, and it led me to you. And I'm so sorry. I just please don't rain down the wrath of Bahamut.
I could not reign the wrath of Bahamut. Bahamut reigns the wrath of Bahamut.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. You just seemed like such a powerful believer. It almost seemed like you were one of his chosen.
Tell me, which man gave you this?
This was a man that I met in Mistburg, where we were going up to. He has this little stall, and he always has these little figurines of dragons. He's always praising to Bahamut, and people always look at him like he's crazy. And and I've never seen anybody buy anything from him before. But
he is, in fact, crazy if he thinks this is Bahamut.
Perhaps, maybe I was the only one who didn't know any better, because nobody else would buy it from him. But something spoke to me. Something I need. Maybe it was I just felt lost, and this was the thing that I knew would guide me to my destiny in life. But I was foolish.
Tell me then, what is your destiny in life?
My destiny in life, what this figurine was telling me, was to find Bahamut and free him into this world, to break the 5 seals held by his children who have sealed him away, and bring glory back to his name.
A cause worthy of any human.
And here I am, worshipping the figurine of one of his cursed children. He just throws it out of the back of the caravan. I'm such a fool.
The man who sold this to you is the fool. You, to follow Bahamut, are truly noble.
Thank you. If you are truly one of the blessed ones, I would love for you to show me and tell me more about Bahamut. Perhaps I can become a true acolyte and follower of him, and swear off these others and show them the way.
Oh, sorry. Your passion is inspiring, sir.
I appreciate the kind words. I've given up the whole life I had before just to find this purpose in life, and to hear I was a fool, it had destroyed my confidence and my will. So perhaps I really was guided to truly lead me down the path of worship towards Bahamut, the true God of this world.
If you are who you say you are, then you are certainly you certainly have my trust.
I am but just a humble worshiper now, a follower of our blessed platinum dragon. Before this, I had nothing. I did general labors. I had nothing I felt like I was just wasting away, and I am excited to have a purpose in this life, to free Bahamut, to cleanse this world in fire. The unbelievers in fire, of course. Just the unbelievers.
Of course.
And yeah, he spends the rest of the time just talking to you about Bahamut and getting as much information as he can about you. He seems genuinely excited about it.
I'd like to sell it. He's like still in this, like the back of this thing.
Yeah, he's still in the back of this like caravan with you, talking like very excitedly at you now.
I lean back out towards Lacey and say, "He does seem rather excited."
It seems you have a flock. We're the beginnings of one, yes.
Do we really want to recruit some zealot like this?
He's like
completely oblivious that I am not like this totally religious all the time.
Have I raised to the ranks of zealot already? Bahamut to be praised.
Well, perhaps you can guide him on the right path, but you should calm him down a bit, because I don't want him to startle anybody. And with that, I think,
Can he even fight?
Well, I don't think he should follow us. I think that...
No, I don't think so at all.
You should set him on the right path and for him to go learn from someone who has the time to preach him the gospel of your Lord. And Bakhmut's temperance as well. He seems a bit overexcited. Yes.
On that we agree. I lean back into the tent thing where he's like, Bakhmut says to follow the skies.
He's like, and you see him just like vault outside of the caravan and just start looking up at the sky. He's like, do you see that? And he's like just pointing at some random point in the sky. He's like, those stars are shaped like an arrow. Is that where we go? He turns and he looks. He's like, he's telling me to go back. It's pointed towards Mistburg. He is in fact guiding me. We must go back and smite the unbeliever.
I shall meet you there.
Well, yes, if you're traveling on the caravan, then we shall. I will travel safely, before I am but a mere zealot in his name. I need him. I need to become stronger and gather more to follow him. And in numbers, we shall set the world on fire and cleanse it, or whatever it is that Bahamut tells us to do.
What is your name again, sir? Yeah.
My name is Jimothy Jones.
Jimothy Jones. I think you seem a bit fervent, and while I can appreciate your passion, yes, you need to settle down a bit because you're going to disturb the other caravan followers.
He's like, you are, of course, correct. I'm sorry, that was a roller coaster of emotion there, from being uncertain in life to being elated from finding another follower to crashing down to the depths of my soul, finding out that I was betrayed, and now new heights that I've never felt before. Oh, sorry, I was getting excited.
Perhaps you should take some time to go meditate under the stars and collect your stuff.
This is a good idea.
Yes.
Well, Bahamut tells you.
I don't know if he can hold still enough to meditate.
Well, that will be his test then. Yes.
The first true challenge of Bahamut. Yes.
Thank you, thank you, Aunt Lacey. You've always been better with people than I.
And he like grabs your hand and shakes you. He's like, "Thank you too." I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name?
He shook Zatalpa's hand and grabbed it and shook it.
Oh, I was gonna say.
When he asked me that, I like instantly manifest like spectral wings out of my back and like raise up off the ground like I'm flying.
God damn it!
And yell like, I am Zatalpa, the primal dawn.
He's just like, oh! He like shields his eyes from you and like falls to his knees.
Oh my god, this is gonna punish the other world.
Oh my god!
And I drop back to the ground and I'm like, now go.
Yes, of course, master. He seems like runs out into like fucking like into like an opening field or whatever, and he like trips and falls and tumbles and lands on his back, and then he just stays there like staring up at the sky.
I turn around to the rest of everybody.
I was waiting for him to trip and fall into a mud pie.
What do the rest of our people around the fires do when fucking Zat basically shines a beacon of the fucking like moon down on him?
They're like starting to look, and they're like like on the second cup now of like the wine, and they're like, "Ugh, stupid! What are you doing? Ugh, God. Like, oh, these fucking dragons always like showing off what they can do."
And with that, I cork the rest of the blue magic liquor. If you excuse me, I'll allow. I think it's time for Tempest to skewer me, as it were, and then I will go help. I will go relieve Clement. Sure.
Okay. You approach Tempest, who is now has the dart sanitized and ready to go, sterilized.
I know you like to paralyze your victims, Tempest, as it be, but please
struggle.
Contain.
If you wiggle too much, I might have to.
Please contain your inner beast and be easy on me. And he takes his hat off and tilts his head, takes a good drag off his cigar, and then sets it down on a stone.
All right.
Be gentle, woman.
I am shoving a needle through your ear, so. She like opens her hand, earring.
Would you like me to hold him still?
I pull it out.
No, I can make him hold still if I need to.
Oh, she can. Yes, she can. He says nervously, and he pulls the earring out of his vest pocket and hands it to you.
All right. And she like kind of like tilts his head, does the whole thing, uses, actually, do you have small blade, or actually.
Why I do, and I pull out the fucking paring knife that I was using earlier.
Oh, okay, perfect, because she uses it to cut the potato in half. Because at first I was like, she could just break it in half. I'm like, it's not a carrot. Hands it back, and yeah, like position it behind the ear, tilts the head and everything, and she goes, "All right, 3." Like acts like she's gonna count down, and then just like stabs the dart.
Unless it grabs
3 and then you stab him.
Yep.
Cool.
Unless it reaches out and grabs her by the thigh and like grabs tight, wincing.
She like waits for a moment, like lets because when you get pierced in the ear, it just is like heat. It's pain and then just heat, and your ear goes numb.
Give me a dexterity check. See how all this goes.
All right.
Oh, it showed
That's so much 7.
It showed a 19.
It showed a 19? That's bullshit.
That's a 1.
Can I take at least the 7?
Stab him in the eye.
Nope.
Come on.
The thing says 1.
That's bullshit. I still have a 5 plus 5. Like,
sure, you do. It's a 6. So you and they're like, hold still, and then when you do it, it like slightly up and like hits part of like the oh god, what's it called?
The cartilage?
The cartilage. It's part of the cartilage of the ear instead.
She like gauged my ear.
Just like the very
I didn't gauge your ear. It's just, yeah.
It's like, so it like hits the bottom part of the cartilage, and she goes through it. But because she was not planning on hitting the cartilage, she put enough force behind it, so it actually doesn't go all the way through. So she just kind of like got lightly stabbed in the ear.
And I'm like, I like breathe through my nose. I'm like,
take two points of piercing damage.
And like she pulls the dart back out and like feels it with her finger. She goes, "You moved."
It must have been your thigh that threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
I did offer to hold him.
You did.
So she turns the dart around. She has one more side of the dart.
Yep.
It's not bloodied. Sorry.
Do you want Zetalpa to help you?
I like raise my hands. Like, do you want me to hold him?
Nope.
Okay. Give me another dex check.
Can I like steady myself? Can I like fucking?
I'm gonna assist
actually
you.
no. Can't I use my key to like give myself more to my attack, quote unquote?
Oh, this is a dexterity check.
It's a dexterity check. Mm-hmm.
Unless he stands up, unless he stands up and kind of like moves in like you'd be with a dance partner.
Right.
Perhaps if I help balance off of you like this, I'll just have to be a little closer. Yes. And he kind of smiles at you, but please don't hurt me again.
It's fine.
Sure. Give me a dex check with advantage. That's enough. Good thing you would have had double ones there.
Yep.
Man,
No. It says drop to 1. I rolled a 6.
I know. That's what I said.
So you would have had another one.
Well, yeah, I would have had a 1 again. Yeah.
Okay.
So
11's enough.
Yes.
You're able to get the ear piercing.
So like I take have to position, use the other part of the potato, whatever. Like take my time to position the needle properly, and okay, ready?
Yes.
As soon as he says yeah, like stab.
Unless he kind of swoops her into a little dance move, getting her a little closer.
Okay.
And this time, perfect. She like used like the tiny wound she did above as guidance. It sounds like, oh, right, perfect here. That was just a little too high. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Turnabout is fair play, my dear Tempest. If you're gonna get fresh with me, I'm going to get a little fresh with you. Yes. And he winces a little bit, but thank you.
Right. Like lines up the earring and then like guides the earring into his ear as she pulls the dart out. And there you go. Just
Perfect.
She kind of like pats the side of his neck, like not on his ear, like on the side that she pierced him. She goes, just don't sleep on this side tonight. You'll probably be fine.
I will listen to the doctor's orders. And
Right.
he coughs and lets go over and takes a deep breath, and then I think Clement needs me. Yes. And walks towards Clement.
Okay. You walk over to Clement.
And now we can send messages to each other.
Yep. You guys all have the earrings in your inventory?
Yep. I don't know if Zetalpa put his in yet, but...
He said no at first, but he's like, I have tons of piercings. What am I talking about?
Right.
Yeah, I made that mistake. But
It's a nipple ring. Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, that would be great.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I mean, it is an earring. It could be used for whatever.
Could.
I'm not even sure Zetalpa has nipples, though.
If you want him to, he does.
Dragonborn have nipples. Yeah, fuck
Kind
yeah.
of a mammal thing.
He's got pecs. Whatever.
They
do
got
we need
nipples.
to-
Totally a nipple ring, then.
Definitely.
Do we need to take turns taking watch, or?
Unless they walked over to Clement.
Okay.
You walk over to Clement, you can see him turn around. He's been holding the bowl in his hand. He's like, perfect. Everything is looking quiet tonight.
Go ahead.
I was like, but I'll take the extra rest anyways.
Would you, and I pull out the bottle of blue magic liquor in a small cup. Would you like some when you enjoy the fire?
I would, but even with other people watching, I need to be in tip-top shape to help in case something happens. But I appreciate the offer.
Understood. Yes. I'll take this watch, and if you want to speak with Tempest, she can help spread everyone out to where they should be.
Okay. I would like everybody to roll me a d6. Okay. On Lacey, make a perception check for me.
I don't know who was taking what watch. I know I was taking first, but I don't know if everybody else was.
I was going to take it last.
Technically, this would be second watch as the...
Second watch, right.
All right. You go out there and you're like, stand where he's got like little grooves in the grass where you're standing. You stand there and you're like, looking out, glancing all around.
I do have dark 60 feet of dark vision.
Yep. So you can see pretty far out here. You're facing away from like the campfire too, so it's not really like obscuring your vision. So you're able to see further out, past where the campfire would provide vision to everybody else. Glancing out, you see like all the tall grasses like moving in the wind. You see like motion inside one of them, and then it's just like a little bunny's jumping by. Oh, okay. Nope. Look around. Pretty uneventful for your watch. Who wants to do next?
Whoever wakes up.
I'm going to take the last one.
Okay. You guys only really need 3 watches, so maybe you can take last watch.
Sure.
Roll me a perception check. Okay. You are out there with your suit of Magitech armor, like watching out there. You're like, you look that way, I look this way. And you're like looking one way, and the Magitech armor turns on its fucking like headlights. It's looking one way for you. You're like, nope, I don't see anything. Watching the rest of the night, like pretend you see a lot of different things, but just the wind blowing the grass. The night goes uneventful. And as you guys wake up and gather to start the next day of the journey, that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Okay.
As we wake up, does it seem like everything's in order? Like no one's screaming or anything? Everything's cool?
Yeah. Everything seems like everything's fine right now. The night went uneventful. Everything was fine for the first day of the journey. We'll see how the rest of it goes.
We woke up and Unleashy was murdered?
We woke up and Jimothy is just like stabbed to death with his little figurine of Bahamut.
I actually was worried that we were gonna find him like like fucking shanked in a field or something.
Yeah, because did he ever come back to camp? He's just fucking laying out there.
He fell asleep out there, but it looks like nothing bothered him.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And
Kind of an
Zatalpa was
idiot.
like, Zatalpa was annoyed with him being so like, Bakhmut this and Bakhmut that, can being like completely oblivious that everyone else is probably like annoyed with Zatalpa being like that, right?
Exactly.
Because he's similar.
Yeah. Just like, this guy's so like weird and clingy and Bakhmuti.
I love the dragon wing moment though. That was fucking.
Yeah,
that was
super
perfect.
cool.
Well
What'd you
played,
call
well
yourself?
played,
Zatalpa the Primal Dawn.
Nice.
It's like Leona.
I got a little carried away
Kind
there.
of, yeah.
It's good.
I don't think Zatalpa even realized he had wings. Until
Leona's the
just
dawn
then.
bringer.
This guy's totally gonna follow us around forever now. He's gonna be our just guy, fanboy.
Our fucking groupie.
Yeah.
Our crazed groupie that wants to burn the world.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. You're starting a cult.
Please don't.
It's gonna happen.
Zaltoba just made a future villain for us.
Yep.
It's like